Hi, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch. And the man whose birthday is right around the corner, please tell me you have something exciting planned. Nick.
Oh, thank you. I have something exciting planned, but not for the day. I have more for the month after. My sister-in-law has something kind of planned for me. She hasn't told me too much yet, so
Ah, nice. Okay.
so yeah. Yeah. So because, getting everybody together on the holiday, getting everybody together on my birthday to do stuff is
Mhm.
difficult because I'm born because my birthday is the 19th of December, so it's very difficult to get people together very close to Christmas. So
Yep.
yeah, it's a difficult thing. So she has organized people to get together on what was it? MLK weekend in January. So
Nice. Well, as long as you have something planned, as long as
yeah,
it's something exciting.
yeah. No, no, I'm glad she did because like I was running, I didn't even think of it. I really didn't. It was one thing I was like, you
Now,
know,
is this the big 4-0?
yeah, it is. It is.
That's what I thought. Oh my God, you do have to
Uh,
to go out and celebrate it.
yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
absolutely.
Oh well.
I mean, I don't celebrate, but I gotta live vicariously through my friends, man. Luther, God dang it. Get out of here. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I guess I've kind of just been speed running this whole year because I kind of like figured it's gonna happen, so I've been trying to avoid it as much as possible, but like I can't, so I don't know.
What age is considered middle aged?
Like 35 to 40.
I was gonna say, because if you think about, because I always thought it was like 50 and 60, but then I'm like, well, shit, we don't normally live to be 100 and 110.
No, so it's 35 and 40 because it's the max age somebody can usually the median age is like 70, 75.
Damn, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
downhill.
Well, because yeah, middle age people used to think middle age was 50. Like that used to be the thing. Like
That's what
when
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because everybody thought you'd be 100 and it's like nope, that's really rare to be, 100 or even close to that. So,
God.
unless you're Dick Van Dyke or something, so.
Yeah, no shit. Him and his young wife. I mean, she's not super young, but I think she's like younger than me or around my age. It's like he just turned 100.
Yeah. And he's still walking around and doing stuff like
He's
he's
pretty
still
spry.
yeah,
He's pretty
for
spry for 100-year-old. I mean, let's face it. Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I'd date him if I had a chance.
Yeah. I mean, he seems like a fun guy, so
He does.
yeah.
Let's do our cards. Get them out of the way. All right, so there's our affirmations, and then we will start chit-chatting. I said that I didn't really have too much to talk about, but I guess I kind of do. For starters, look at this. It's really not a zit. I know in the center of my forehead it looks like I have a zit, but it's not. It's like a chunk of skin out of my forehead. I think like in the middle of the night I must have scratched my head or something. And my real nails, because I haven't had the acrylic nails
Yeah.
in quite a while, they're baby thin. Like you know how baby nails are like razor blades and they slice your skin? That's how mine are. And I took a chunk out of the middle
Oh
of my
God.
forehead. Hope to God that doesn't scar.
Oh jeez.
Like trying to keep my hands off of it. Oh God. I'm like
Yeah,
really right in the center.
that happened. I don't know why, but the same thing happened to the inside of my ear because I was like, I was kind of scratching in there, and all of a sudden I looked at there were little bits, and I thought I was like, oh, it's probably like earwax or something. There was little blood pieces. I was like, the hell. So
Yeah,
apparently,
exactly.
yeah, apparently I scratched my inside of my ear while I was sleeping or something, and like,
Oh
yeah,
God.
yeah. So
God made your ear bleed. Oh, that's
yeah,
terrible.
yeah, fun stuff.
Oh God. All right, 50 Shades of Grey. Which friend would buy a movie of 50 Shades of Grey to watch with their lover? Lover. That word sucks. Lover. Um, actually, my one friend Jennifer, She loved the books. She thought they were so good. Matter of fact, she's the one that talked me into attempting to read the first one. I can't even bring myself to watch the movies. But
Yeah.
yes,
God, I remember that was a whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, porn in relationships is always weird. Like it's one of those things where like, you know the other person watches it, but you also don't want to go through their like history and figure out like how weird they are. I don't know. I don't know anybody. I think my married friend he'd probably show it to his
his
wife.
wife would probably talk him into it. Probably
Yeah,
wouldn't be
more
his choice.
pro probably. Yeah. Yeah, they're both pretty they're both pretty with it. Yeah. They don't really hide too much, so yeah, that would probably do it for sure.
Oh God. All right. We got the 50 Shades of Gray, red, red room. Not that these are better. Hi, baby. Hi. Name the friend who you think would be the first to try bondage.
Probably me. Probably me. Yeah.
Oh,
I'd give it a shot. I got nothing to hide. It's fine.
uh,
It's
yeah, I
it's
agree. Probably,
it's
yeah.
it's funny that's mentioned because I was making a short with my buddy John. You've seen his dick. You know what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. I think about that every time I see him online.
Don't tell him that. He'll get real happy.
I'm just like, I've seen his penis.
No, we were shooting. I think it was like a foot fetish thing he was doing, so it wasn't like, he didn't have to be like naked or anything. So the girl we had, who we've used multiple times, a lot of it's stuff because she's, willing to do damn near anything on camera. She asked me about a certain knot you do, and it's a knot that's in BDSM. I forget the name of it, and she was very surprised I knew how to tie it. She's like, "Oh my God, you know how to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know how to do this, that, and the other." And it was really weird that she like found out something like that about me while we were shooting. I'm like, "Yeah, I know I'm the quiet sound guy in the corner, or the camera guy in the corner, but like, I've done some shit." Yeah, she was very surprised that like I knew about these things. She kept grilling me about all this stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, I know this, I know that, I know how to do this, and this and the other." So she was like very intrigued. So, yeah,
Love it, love it, love it.
yep.
Oh. All right. Our trivia. Do you want Peep Show, Centerfold, Sexual Revolution, Hot Flashes, AC/DC, or TNA?
I always pick TNA. Give me AC/DC.
You do always pick TNA. I should pick something different also. All right. So AC/DC. Oh. What did Henry Varley claim caused weak lungs?
I don't know, smoking.
Masturbation.
Okay, yeah, whacking it. That
Oh
that causes
God.
weak lungs. Sure.
Oh
Jeez.
God. Ah. I will do Peep Show.
All
What
right.
did Jerry Falwell say teaches women how to run around on their husband? Hmm? What did Jerry Falwell say teaches women how to run around on their husbands? I would say work. Soap operas.
Soap
Oh,
operas?
soap operas. All right.
That's weird. Soap operas.
Yeah, how dare they watch soap operas?
Jeez. Well, it's either soap operas or Oprah, if that's even still on daytime TV anymore. Well,
Yep, I almost
nobody,
thought Oprah.
yeah, nobody watches daytime TV anymore. Like it's either like, Netflix or something else.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be. And I was named after Erica Kane on All My Children. My name is Erica Suzanne. Susan Lucci, who played Erica Kane on All My Children. That's who I was named
God damn,
after.
my mom used to watch that show. Holy shit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I remember there used to be like, I don't know, cartoons or something in the morning or whatever, and then like it was on ABC or whatever, and then like there would be that show, and I knew the music came on. I was like, nope, I'm gonna go to my room. Like I'm done. I'm not watching this lovey-dovey bullshit. So
Oh God. Some of them were pretty bad. And then like there's a lot of named actors, big name actors that started out on soap operas. But
yep.
then yeah, once Netflix and the streaming services came out, soap operas like don't exist, except for, and it took me the longest time to try to wrap my head around it, the verticals that are on your
Oh yeah,
phone.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get addicted to those because they're like 5 minutes long or whatever, and you find yourself watching, and then you got to wait for the next little episode or whatever. They're so
yeah.
addictive.
A buddy of mine's actually trying to figure out the logistics of getting into that because apparently like it's a really big thing right now and
It is
they're
huge.
shooting a lot of them here in town
Yeah,
and
shit. I
I
loved it.
I
I
pitched I
watch
pitched
those
I
all the
pitched him
time.
I pitched him an idea for one and he's like, "Oh my God, that's so good." I'm like, "Yeah, okay. So, let's do the research and figure it out. Maybe we'll shoot a couple of them next year or something." So,
Yeah. Yeah. And like the one, I still refuse to pay for their subscription services, but it's like the first, because they'll take like a whole story, which might actually be an hour, hour and a half, but they break it down into pieces.
okay.
So like the first few episodes are free and you really get into the story, and then they hit you with a subscription, like if you want to keep watching. So,
I mean, they got to make money somehow. They got to make money somehow. So,
yeah.
but like,
And yeah.
what's the price for the subscription? Like, what does that entail?
Like all of their stories. And actually, I get into foreign language a lot.
Okay.
And so these are like Korean ones I'm watching. So, I mean, the subscriptions were like, it was like $5 or $10 a month, which if you break it down, isn't a huge amount. Shit, people pay more than that for Starbucks, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
But yeah, I just can't bring myself to pay for it. I'm like, I'll make up the ending in my mind. She got away from him. Fuck them children. They can
Jeez.
love the stepmom more.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My buddy's trying to get into that. I think he had a couple ideas to do it and he knows that like they're getting shot around town a lot because
Yeah.
I think what it is that because I know the way they shoot television, I think it's like an episode in 5 days. But apparently
Okay.
with verticals, it's like an episode a day you shoot, or even two
Yeah, it
episodes a
makes
day.
sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you can shoot a whole season in like 2 weeks, something like that is what he was like what he was telling me. I was like, that's insane. That's
And
entirely
so
insane.
far, the ones that I've watched, it seems like a soap opera. The way that tend to be, at least the ones I watch. But yeah, I've like I said, it'll just like come up in the feed, and I'll just find myself getting sucked right into them. Your buddy should do it. I'm telling you, that's like the big thing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took me the longest time. I'm like, what the hell is a vertical short? I have no idea what that is. That's stupid. I'm not applying for that. I'm not going to audition for that. That's stupid.
I mean, well, in all honesty, I would if I would get in on the ground floor of that. In reality, I'd get in on the ground floor of that because I don't know. You could constantly play the evil stepmom, and
Yeah.
people would know who you are. Just saying.
I
Just
know.
saying.
Yeah, no, I now I'm kind of now that I've watched some of them because I that was a thing. I didn't know what they were, but now that I've watched some of them, it was like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, that's kind of cool. And actually, so QVC, do you remember a few years ago when QVC did like the Christmas shows? And I said, oh, it's like a Hallmark movie,
Yeah.
but with QVC, and they don't do that anymore.
Oh man.
They did not last year and they did not this
Oh, that
year.
sucks. That
I am
sucks.
so disappointed. But
Yeah.
I think they should do vertical
They'll
shorts.
probably they'll probably get into that. They'll probably get into that. Did you watch? I think I sent you was the mistletoe murders.
Oh,
Um,
good.
I ended up getting, I think it was a Hallmark through Roku for like a month to
Uh-huh.
watch it,
Yeah, yeah.
and it is the most satisfying thing I've watched probably. Like it's like I
Nice.
because like we love the predictable Hallmark movie,
Yep,
and
yep.
to add the element of like a really crappy like murder mystery in it is so like it's so fitting. It's so fitting. And the main woman, as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, that's Erica. That's Erica because she looks exactly like you.
I know, I'm gonna pull it up
Um,
right now.
yeah, and I think only two seasons are out, and they I think when the second season ended recently, they immediately like gave it a third, and I'm like, good, you guys need to because it's such a ridiculous premise, and it's so like grocery store paperback kind of stuff. Like it's
Oh, people seem to like it. Yeah.
yeah, it's a fun show because it's extremely di easy and digestible to get. Like it really is.
Nice. Yeah. Mistletoe Murders. Is
Yep.
this the best thing Hallmark has produced in a while, or is it just me?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's I know the first episode is like on YouTube to watch for free. But I ended up getting a subscription to Hallmark through Roku because like I was like I need to watch the rest of this. This is so dumb. Like I need to watch the rest of it. It was really good. Yeah. Because I think it's only 6 episodes or 8 episodes a season. It's not really a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
And
That's good.
and I think they're like 30 minutes a piece or something. It's not, and apparently they're Audible books as well is where it came to be. Like they're
Okay.
Audible books that turned into this show that like Hallmark bought. Good for them. And it's become this like I don't know. I watched them like and like these are like the easiest murders to like figure out who done it. It's
Which are fun. I should look into it because I love Hallmark and I've started canceling I have a whole bunch of subscription things for different stupid shit that I don't even know why. Like one was some blog I haven't even looked at in like 6 months. I'm like, why am I paying for this? And then what else did I just cancel? Oh, I had this. I should have used this one. This dental and eye insurance that I've been paying like $30 a month for, and I haven't been to the dentist since January of 2024. And the eye doctor, I never did go. And I'm like, what am I paying this for? What is this?
jeez.
So yeah, I'm trying to go through and some of these things that I'm always like, I'll see the charge and oh, I'll worry about that later. I'll cancel that later, and then I just forget about it till the next month and I see the charge again.
Oh no, I'm really bad about it. Well, what I'll do is I'll set reminders on my phone being like, hey, cancel this. I'll always make it a day or two before the date. So I can actually
Yeah.
cancel. Like I have one coming up now where I have to cancel. Like I got a free 8 months of Uber One because I was doing Uber Eats a
Oh,
lot,
yeah, okay.
and it gave me a good discount on the Uber Eats stuff I was getting. So like I have to cancel that because and it's funny because they've been hounding me. It's like, oh, I'll get a year of Uber Eats for like $20. I'm like, that's really cheap and I should do that, but I'm not going to. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to. Yeah, because it was weird because I think towards the middle and end of last month. I think 2 weeks solid, I got 20 emails from Lego about buying
Lego.
stuff.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. They're like, hey, buy something. Buy something. If you buy this now, we'll give you 4 times the points. Well, if you buy it now, we'll give you like 8 times the points. I'm like, guys, calm down. Jesus. It was insane. I
oh
was
my
like,
God.
wow. Just stop. Like everybody's hard up for money. It's wild.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was it was insane. I was just like, because like I like it was like 2 or 3 times a day I was getting emails from them. I'm like, geez, just stop, man.
that is crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
All right, two more cards. Bachelorette party card. Have you ever had sex with a coworker?
I have not.
No, I have not either. But I will tell you, and I think I've told you about this before, how I did have that one coworker that a bunch of us went out and got drunk, and a couple of the one guy they had came down to Decatur, and of course, the one guy didn't want to drive back to Fort Wayne, which I get. That's like 30, 40, minutes away.
Yeah.
And I told him he could sleep on my couch, and he tried crawling in my bed in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Considering he was like, oh God, I was in my 30s and he was like early 20s. And he like
Jeez.
crawled in my bed and gave me this big grin. And I'm like, no. And I got out of bed and went upstairs and slept on the bathroom floor. And then my son, my older son who was upstairs with his friend, I was like, yeah, that dude just tried to fucking crawl into bed with me. Like, oh, just let me sleep on the floor. And I
Jeez.
woke up the next morning and my son had put like a big hunting knife in the bathroom beside me.
Oh my God.
I guess like I was gonna stab the shit out of this guy if he tried to try to come in the bathroom or
Jeez.
something.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
was like, that is pretty fucking bold, man. My kids are here. I'm being nice, trying to just let you stay.
Yeah,
You're trying to
exactly.
crawl in my bed. Like, what am I gonna be grateful or something? Fucking young ass pervert.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if, at least if you were like putting out the vibe or whatever, and like, maybe he,
Well, here's the problem, and I know it's one of my problems, but I not always, but I can have a very outgoing personality, and I just treat everybody as a friend. And looking back, I can see how some people can take it wrong. Like, she really likes me. And the fact is, no, I laugh,
I have noticed you
and
are you are very happy and very like pleasant to talk
especially
to.
especially if I'm drinking, no lie.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
But yeah, I'm just like, no, it doesn't mean anything just because I'm
Well, and also like I've seen it whenever we were at like Scarefest or other things. Like I think when we were sitting on the couch, you're talking to somebody, and you were at least 3 drinks in, and I could tell you were drunk, but the way your body language, you were like leaning on the couch and kind of and like you were leaning towards the guy and everything and talking to him. I was like, is she gonna bang him? What's happening?
no, see, I don't even think about that shit. And it's like it doesn't even cross my mind.
Well, no, of course it doesn't, because like you're drunk and it's like you're just trying to somebody is like engaging with you and you're talking to them and you're trying to be attentive and listen to what they're saying and and stuff, and that's what it is. And I think there's a disconnect between what you're doing visually in
Yeah.
body language and what they're interpreting. So yeah,
Yep. But
it's
I've
just
like always been like that,
yeah.
where just the rain, I must just have that vibe. Like I was at this oh my God. I was at this 4th of July party once, and I was talking to this one guy who I know is married. Matter of fact, I think his wife was at that party. And like
Okay.
we're just standing there talking, and all of a sudden he's like, I'd really like to have sex with you. What the fuck brought that on? I'm like legit just having a
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
drunken conversation with this guy. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, jeez.
That's happened actually a couple times since that we started doing this podcast where I've had local people get in my send me a DM. And I had some other guy do that too. At least one, actually a couple of them.
Erica, you
Guys I
you
knew.
you hussy you.
I know, I'm like, mhm. No, one guy I thought legit was going to ask me out. Nice guy. He was telling me about this band thing or whatever. And I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. And he's like, hey, can I ask you something? I said, sure. And I thought he was going to ask me out. And he's like, would you have sex with me? It's been a long time. And I'm like,
Oh wow, that's a weird way of putting it.
no,
That's a weird way of putting it.
no. Yeah. It's like the guys that, and I guess it's because I often say I don't like to play games. At least they're up front. No, no, thank you. No sex for me. But yeah, I'll never get over that. I really thought he was going to ask me out. but he wasn't really interested. I was like, oh, no, that's not really something I'm interested in. He's like, but the way you talk, I figured you would be. No, dude, that's just the way I talk. No, not really. I would have went on a date with you, but not now. Oh God. And speaking of, what's the biggest pervert? Oh my God, have you ever listened at the bathroom door? Well, first of all, what are you listening for? Are we listening because you want to hear somebody take a shit? Or are you trying to listen because there's a couple in there fucking? That is a weird question.
That is a weird question. That's a very weird
Have you
question.
ever listened at the bathroom door?
I mean, no, no. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like it's always because I want to go use the bathroom. That's really what it is. But I've never just sat there and listened. I think I did it once because my buddy was drunk and I was making sure that he was not like, he was still moving around and he just didn't like keel over. I think that's
Mm.
that's when that happened. That's probably the only time I've actually like sat in front of the door and like listened with intent because I was making sure that he wasn't just like choking on his own vomit or something. So there's that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've never like I've never done either. Never listened at a bathroom door if people were in there having sex.
Oh
Um,
God. Well, speaking of that, having sex. I remember I think it was no, it was last year. Last year, 2 years ago. It was last year probably. Yeah, last year. I did the Chattanooga Film Festival and I forgot to book the room like a certain way, and it was like the day before because like I'm an idiot, and so I had to book a hostel for one night, and like you know, just because that's how it is. I had to book the hostel for one night because I had to be down there for the events to get there early to watch all the movies. So I booked this hostel. It's just a bedroom and a TV. That's all it is. They have the shared bathroom because that's what you have to do. And my particular room is right like it's my room and then the bathroom. Like it's my room's the back the bed is against the wall where like next like closest to the bathroom. And it's like 11:30 and all of a sudden I hear like 4 feet like run down the hallway and get in the bathroom. And I'm just on my phone or whatever and I just keep hearing this like wet pounding noise coming from the bathroom like
the
the
fuck?
like it took me all of like half a second like what, oh okay, I get it. And like the dude was the dude lasted 3 minutes. I timed him. He was like 3 minutes.
Oh God.
It was like 3 minutes, yeah. So
Oh shit.
I just made sure not to use that shower the next day because I'm just like no,
You
like
don't want to get no cum
yeah,
on your foot.
yeah. Yeah. That is not shower gel. That is not shower gel.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Oh. Oh God.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny. I'm just like in a hostel where there's like where everybody's like there's like 3 floors of it and there's everybody's there and it's full and everything. I'm like, good job, guys. Good job.
Oh, God. In a hostel. Like you can't control yourself for a couple nights.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Fat
well.
baby. Fat baby. Oh my God, dude. Guess how many cats I have in my house right now?
I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess.
Like, I will never get laid again. That is quite obvious. So it's gotten down to like 1 degree. Like last night, it was 1 degree
Yeah.
outside, and it all started like that one kitten, Bella. I'm like, okay, I'll let Bella in. Bella's so sweet. And then five of the kittens outside I had got fixed. And I'm like, they're spayed and neutered. I can let them in. And then I'm supposed to take three females tomorrow to go get spayed, but I could only catch two of them. But if you're kind of thinking about it now, I have 15 cats in my house right
Holy
now.
shit. The last number I remember was 11. I was like, okay, that's a lot still. 15, Jesus.
I think I realized that I've replaced my children with cats.
Yeah.
I don't want the cats anymore in my house. I love the cats.
Yeah.
I wish the cats would move out. Kind of like I wanted my sons to move out.
Yep.
I would really like my space now because they piss on everything.
Yep.
Um, which my son and his friends were they pulled up my bedroom carpet and they laid down a hardwood floor. And it's not quite done yet. They started a couple days before Thanksgiving, and I'm still sleeping on the couch because my bed and everything in my bedroom is currently sitting in my living room. So trying to get through my living room, I'm walking through these little paths. So not only do I look like a fucking crazy cat lady, I look like a goddamn hoarder because all my stuff are in these big plastic tubs. And then like my bed's taken apart and literally I'm walking through these paths to get to the doors and shit.
Yep. Yep.
My God, like mentally, I can't
Yeah,
take it no more.
I'm sure you can't. You when spring comes around, just get all the cats out.
Yeah,
Don't
well, it's
yeah.
supposed to be back up to the 30s, if not tomorrow, the day after. So yeah, I will put all but like my actual cats, which I still have too many of those, but I'll put the ones that I had fixed from outside. I thought somebody would adopt them, and now nobody fucking wants them. Nobody
Yeah.
wants fucking cats. I mean, they're like 6 or 7 months old now. Everybody wants kittens. I want a little kitten. Well, fucker. And now they like one's down the hallway right now looking at me. Oof.
No, when spring comes around, you should clear house. Like keep the two or three you have, and just like clear house.
Yeah, well, and that's I'm going to let them go outside and play. If they get hit by cars, I will be heartbroken. But yes, we did get down to like 1 degree, 10
Yeah,
degrees,
yeah.
single
Oh no, no, of
digits.
course, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no.
So I was
When
like,
it's yeah,
oh.
when it's like that. I mean, I understand. You don't want them to freeze outside. It's
Well, but here's the other thing. Here's the bad thing about me doing that. They won't get their winter coat. They won't get used to being outside in the cold.
oh, okay,
I'm
gotcha.
actually doing them a disservice
Mm,
because they're thinking they're getting the feeling of being inside and house cats. And then next winter, if I don't let them in, they very well could die because they never got used to living outside.
gotcha.
But that's all right. I can't handle them. They need to go out. That's my fault. But I did. I was thinking about it. I'm like, Erica, why the fuck you got all these cats? And I'm like, what if it's because the kids moved out? I have nothing else to do with my time. Like literally, if I didn't have these cats, I wouldn't have a reason to get up out of bed some mornings.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Well, I
God.
mean, yeah, it's time to get the cats out and time to start applying to more auditions and do more movies.
Well, well. Did you see my post? It was a few months back about me running for office, and I think we talked about that before. Um,
You talked about it. You talked about I think when we were in Florida, you talked about it a little bit about you were
yep,
thinking about doing it.
yep. So I went to a meeting. I got the paperwork. I just haven't filed it yet, but I am like right there. I think I'm going to do it.
Oh,
I think I'm
awesome.
going to do it. Yep, yep, yep.
What are you running for?
You're going to shit. Indiana House of Representatives, District 79.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, damn.
Go big or go home, baby. We only have one person that ever runs. I mean, it has been years since anybody even attempted to run against this other person. And um, my hope is they just have gotten a little calm, just like a little relaxed. Why do you have to run a campaign if nobody ever runs against you?
Yeah.
So,
But that's good. I mean, at least, you're wanting to make a difference and you're putting forth the effort to make a difference. That's good. That's good. I wish more people would do that and really, get into it because I feel like that's happening a lot in politics all over in small towns and like, and everywhere. It's just that there's a lot of complacency and like, these administrative positions where they think, "Oh yeah, another election I'll win. It's fine, no big deal."
Yeah.
They at
Yeah,
least need to
and
be shaken up a little bit.
yeah, and our local, most of our local, like city council, and city council didn't have anything to run for. They do have a county council, which those had some openings. There's like a dozen different roles up for reelection, but most of them are considered part-time. I mean,
Right.
you are through the whole, this particular one would be 2 years, but it's only like 30 grand or something that you get paid for the job. I mean, most people in these, the city council, the county council, the Indiana House of Representatives, not the federal, the Congress level, not the
Yeah.
federal level. Um, they work other jobs. So I'm like, yay, which is good because my contract was just fucking extended today. In 2 weeks, I was going to be without a job, dude,
But they pulled you
which
back in. What they pulled you back in.
they did, which is good because did I tell you I bought a building? Another one?
Oh, you bought it? Oh God, I remember you're trying to get one sold. You're trying to get these people to buy it from you or something. Or like, yeah, something was happening with the other one.
No, I bought another. No, I still got that one, but I
Oh
bought
yeah, yeah,
another
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah. You're trying to get one for a cat sanctuary or something. That's what we talked about last time, right? Was that the
Yeah,
other one?
well, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to do it as an office. I think I sent you
The
what
the
it looked
Zillow. You sent
like.
me the Zillow. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I bought it. We close on January 5th.
Oh my God. Ah, jeez.
So that's going to be my office
Nice,
because if
nice.
I do have constituents, I would not want them to come to my house and be covered in cat hair. So that's
Fair
going to be
enough.
my office away from here. And I need to get my resume together. I do want to audition for more roles because New Year's Eve starts streaming
I know, I know.
tomorrow.
Actually, what I really should do is we should talk more and let me give me the movies that you feel like have your strongest performance. Give me like five or six of them, and I will make you the actor reel. I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. New Year's Eve, Hard Place. Oh, the Zuri Johnson story. Did you see my post that they had an advertisement in Times Square?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that. You can actually rent a billboard. You can actually rent
Oh, I'm
billboards
sure
there
they
for
did.
like I think it's like some tech bro did it where you can like get on an app and you have to submit your ad and you put it for timings like 30 seconds a minute, whatever. But you can buy space on like the giant billboards. And they give you timings for it, how when it's going to be when what you see and stuff like that. So,
I
um,
might do it just to put my face up there. I
yeah,
should do
why not?
that.
Why not?
Make people remember me.
Yeah,
Ha, ha, ha.
yeah.
Make it look like I'm a real model or something.
Why not? Why not? You know, actor and politician Erica Dyer. You're like
Oh
Arnold
my
Schwar.
God.
You're like Arnold Schwarzenegger
And cat lover.
and cat lover and cat enthusiast.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, no, that building is going to be my office away from here. So I'm hoping to also do a better audio setup. I might hit you up for that too, because right now everything's temporary and I get cat hair all over everything and they brush up against me. I need a better setup. Um, just definitely a better setup
Yeah, yeah.
for
Let me
sure.
know. I will. Yeah, I'll be glad to help you for sure.
Yeah, but I know at least three movies. The most recent, I gotta get an actor's resume too. I don't know none of this shit. Mm.
Have they not tagged you on IMDb or whatever? Is it not on that profile?
Yeah, I guess they would be.
Yeah.
Um, one of the movies that I was just in, it's not streaming yet. It's at festivals, but Psycho Nights. Is it Psycho Nights? Yeah, Psycho Nights won an award for something.
Okay, that's good.
I they haven't like publicly put it out yet. I know the director reached out to me and told me. Um, God, that looks really good. I shouldn't scroll and look at food. I'm gonna gain all my weight back. I'm telling you, dude. I find myself eating
Oh
so
God.
much junk. So
It's
much junk.
I don't know what it is, but like the month between Thanksgiving and Christmas is the fucking worst. I hate it.
Oh my God.
I've been trying not to buy anything. I've been trying not to do stuff, but like I shot
Yeah.
part of I've been helping a friend of mine direct a short, so we've shot like 90% of it. We have 10% left for like I think tomorrow or Wednesday. We got to do
Oh,
the last
nice.
bit of it. We're done. Like we're almost done. We're really almost done. And so um he came over Saturday to shoot and we were shooting for like 4 or 5 hours. It was all like really quick stuff. And afterwards I was just like so beat. So I just like ordered a fucking pizza and sat here and ate. And then I ordered like breakfast as well for Sunday. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I need to stop doing this, like, really.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
So,
I
but
know we were doing so good and you were doing the orange theory and then you did that diet thing and I lost all that weight and I
yeah.
gained some back.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to make an appointment for a doctor here in town and like start getting the shot or whatever,
Yeah.
Ozempic or Wegovy or whatever the hell it is. Because like I'm tired of doing the diets. I'm tired of like working out 6 days a week. Like I can't do it anymore. I just can't.
Yeah. Well, and people, I know people bitch about, oh, well, you're not doing it the right way, or they try to tell you, oh, you'll have to be on it the rest of your life. Not necessarily,
No,
because if you truly change your eating habits, portion control
no.
from being on the injections, which I said I gained some back, which is probably good. I mean, like I have no tits and no ass anymore. That's for sure. I mean, I'm quite shocked that my ass is gone. But yeah, it you just got to change your eating habits. My thing is, I never did lose the taste for the craving for sugar. My
Yeah.
problem is sugar.
Oh, same.
Portion control, I'm fine. I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah. Oh no, that's yeah. Sugar's my thing. Chocolate's my thing. Like it's
mm,
terrible. It's really terrible. I try to be better about it. Um, I know I did make this morning because I ran out of it. I did make like a kind of like chocolate sauce dip thing using protein
mm,
powder and like milk.
okay.
Um, because I saw the instructions on like line one day and I was like, this is slightly better, right? Yeah, okay. So I just made that, and it's like a tub of it that I use to like dip fruit in and other things. So like it suffices. It definitely like it's not like it's not Nutella, but it's damn close to like at least like you know uh, satiate the craving. So it does the job. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but like I'll take it.
Yeah,
It's
but
fine.
as long as it just does that little bit of satisfaction.
Yeah, that's really what it's for. That's really what it's for.
Yep,
So
yep,
yeah,
yep.
that's why I have it. So yeah. It's better than, any other like chocolate spread or whatever that's, out there in the grocery store that's gonna, be 1,000 calories or whatever. So yeah. But yeah,
Sure.
I'm just at the point now where like, I lost all the weight and I know I've gained a little bit back and, I've tried to keep it off, but like I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of doing it. And um if I can if I can get the shot and that helps even more, then I'll just do that. So
And it will. I mean, look at how much it helped me. I
yeah,
mean, like, if anything, I am Ozempic though didn't work for me. It was tirzepatide.
there's a potato. Okay, yeah,
I don't know what the brand name is, but that's the one that worked for me.
gotcha.
Um semaglutide is the Ozempic brand or a generic name. But that did not work for me. I mean, I lost weight, but it's because I was sicker than a fucking dog.
Yeah.
And so they'll probably do Ozempic first. That seems to be the big one. But there are other injections out there, other ones that will work also.
Yeah.
So I don't, your insurance might even cover it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm gonna go through that path and get it that way. This way it's a little bit easier. Because
Yeah.
I know if I don't, it's like $200 a month, which is not a lot, but still, like, I really would not want to pay that if I don't have to.
Yeah. 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 Well, I know a friend of mine, one that we both know, is having a hell of a time getting their insurance to pay for it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They keep, oh, well, you got to try this first. Oh, you got to try this first. Oh, you got to try this first. And then finally, it's almost to the point to where, okay, well, we'll approve it. But then the first of the year, they'll be on a different plan with a different company.
Jeez.
And I'm like, I'll tell you what, when I worked at Aetna Insurance, because I've got these phone calls, I would have people call me because, oh, well, when I was with like Anthem or whatever, um, we found out that I couldn't take that. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, now you're with Aetna. You got to start all over and you got to take this other stuff that we tell you first before we'll approve what we know works for you.
Yeah.
It is
True.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, and I know like even my mom's doctors told her that she needs to get on it too, and I'm just like I have no problem at this point getting on it. I just don't care. My only like caveat is like I want the like injector, like that thing. I'm not going to actually put a needle in myself. Like I can't do that. I want the injector because if I have to put a needle in myself, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be too scared. I'm going to fuck it up and like I'm still not going to do it. So, but I want the like the plunger thing or whatever the hell is the that thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, didn't you say you were going to do Orange Theory again too? Or did you?
No,
Because you
I
mentioned it.
mentioned they texted me like a month ago being like, "Hey, come back where, we have a
Mm,
good deal going on because I think everybody's quitting everything now and everybody's hurting." So
yeah.
the lady actually texted me. It's like, "Hey, this is da 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 from Orange Theory. We have a good deal for like this account." I'm like, "I'm good. I'm fine."
Mm,
But no, I now have a new app called Shred that I'm using and I love it.
okay.
So it's a
Cool.
lot easier. It's just like because I think what I'll do this week is like I'll go in every day and do a different work out a different body part because it's going to be a lot easier than like me trying to like um go in for like an hour and a half and like work out that long and then be tired for like 2 or 3 days. So yeah, it's a lot easier. But yeah, that's where I'm at now because yeah, last week I was just getting prepared for the filming and everything that kind of stressed me out and I was trying to make sure I had everything and that my place was clean and had all the props and everything I needed and all the all the stuff was there and everything. So it was kind of a pain to get ready for that. So and also just like it's a mad dash to the end of the year now. So yeah, I hate this time of year.
Mm. I do too. Well, first of all, like Conrad won't tell me what he wants for Christmas, so I don't know what the fuck I'm going to get him, but it's just so cold and
Yeah,
it's dark until almost 8 o'clock in the morning. And
yeah,
like in the summer, I'll get up at the crack of dawn. Um, but now it's like I feel like I'm getting up in the middle of the night. I'm going to bed in the middle of the night. Well, actually, speaking of getting up in the middle of the night, oh my God, I'm still setting my alarm for 4 a.m. just to make sure my kid is up when they have to work. Like,
yeah,
so they got this, my kid
yeah,
is like their father, where sleeps very soundly. Not only do they set their alarm on their phone, but they got one of those alarms that are like for it's like super loud, like
Yeah,
And
that's how
you
mine
put
is.
it in your bed.
My
Oh my
yeah,
God.
mine's the air raid siren, so I actually get out of bed like it has to be that loud. So
Does it really? Are you that deep of a sleeper or do you just not, or you just stay up all night?
it's both because once I go to sleep, I'm dead. Like I'm fucking dead.
Gotcha.
Because I remember when I went to me and the guys from the podcast who went to the Star Wars celebration in like 2016, 27. No, it was like 2019, I think. 2019, yeah, 2019, 2018. And we're in this like it's April and we're at this hotel in Chicago. Three hotels and we're like going back and forth. Like it's an hour drive to this convention and back every day. It's a fucking nightmare. Hated it. It was so stupid. One morning the fire alarm goes off and our
Mm.
buddy tries to shake me awake and he can't get me up. Like the siren's going off like full bore and like I am dead. I am entirely dead. And he like shakes me awake and I don't move. I just don't move. And afterwards I get up, I'm just like, hey man, what's going on? He's like, oh, now you're awake. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? He's like, oh yeah, the place almost set on fire. I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh my God.
So he's like, yeah, it was a false. Lucky it was a false alarm, or else you'd be burnt to a crisp. I'm like, thanks, buddy, thanks. So no, it was yeah, it was it just
Damn.
happens sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Mm.
it'll just happen sometimes. But I'll like it's one of those it's one of those like things where like I'll either be a super deep sleeper or the slightest like mouse fart will like wake me up. Like it's just how it is. Yeah, I have a terrible time sleeping. So
That's hilarious.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't sleep well at all. I do not sleep well.
no, I don't. It's just yeah, it's just one of those
And I don't
things.
like to take anything to sleep
No,
because then I'm groggy in the morning. And it like I
yeah.
just drag the whole next day.
Yeah, yeah. I refuse to get into that routine because like I can't because I mean even with melatonin like if you take it then your body will get used to it and then you can't
Yep.
like you can't just not take it. Like I mean if you take it once in a while it's fine, but if you take it regularly then you're hooked for life and you can't just not take it because then if you don't take it your body will be like why are we asleep?
Yeah,
What's
you'll
going
be all
on?
wired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
That's why, have you ever seen where they advertise melatonin for kids? There's
yep.
like that just pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're fucking drugging your kids to get them to sleep. That is
Yeah, just do
horrible.
what they did back in the day. Give them Benadryl or give them some fucking alcohol. Jeez.
Yeah, give 'em a shot.
Give them a shot. Yeah.
Get that
That'll
baby NyQuil. That's what my mom used to
baby
do.
NyQuil. Yeah, give them
Tell
some of
her.
that shit. The
Yeah.
12-hour shit. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Get some rest. Did you watch the Diddy documentary?
I have not. It's I've been watching what is it? Welcome to Derry, Stranger Things,
Oh, I
everything
haven't
else.
yet. I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about the documentary. I keep hearing things.
Well, one thing that did surprise me about it, he didn't really get into the whole freak off and shit like that. I'm like, I thought we were going to get names and like pictures of the parties and shit like that. There was none of that. None of that.
Are there going to be more parts later on, or is it done? Like that we have like one part or
Maybe,
two? Okay.
maybe. I mean, he said that he had 50 Cent says he has more footage. Um, and I'm sure he has stories,
I'm sure
you
he does.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was mostly um oh my God, there was this one guy, I kind of feel bad for him. This one producer in this one scene, he was talking about how, he was working on this album and with Diddy and that, he said it just they'd be partying all night. And he goes, he'd always have women over and sometimes he'd wake up in the next morning and he'd have women that he didn't even remember there. And he goes, and sometimes I'd wake up and Diddy'd be there. So, oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, there were people that were talking about shit that happened to them personally. And that was surprising because
Jeez.
up until his arrest, nobody talked. I mean, if you think about it, this shit's been going on for years, kind of like with Harvey Weinstein or whatever his name is.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, same thing. And it's one of those, I don't know. The whole thing was weird. It all of a sudden just hit and like we all knew everything. So like you said, same thing with Harvey, like it just hit and then like we knew everything about that too.
Yep.
Um it's and for Diddy it's not really surprising because I remember when he had the thing with the gun at the club and he was dating J-Lo at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like they were in the limo and he chucked the gun out of the limo and then I think it was something was said that she did it instead of him and this and the other and she was in court with him and then once it was deemed that she was not a part of it she left and she's like never talked about him again and then he changed his name from Puff Daddy to P Diddy. I remember
Mm-hmm.
that was his whole
Yep.
thing. He was like, yeah, thanks for MTV for like saying by me and not selling bullshit or whatever. And I think it was hilarious. But like, I
Yeah.
remember that being a thing, and it was insane when that happened. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, they do talk about the trouble that he'd been in the shootings and Tupac and Biggie and
Yep.
um they do. That's the kind of shit that they get into. Him swindling the guy that he started, what was it? Bad Boy Records or whatever,
Yeah.
with out of his 25%. He made him sign it over to Diddy's mom with a baseball bat. They like literally threatened him.
I believe that.
You sign it over, you'll get it back. That's what they said to him. You'll get it back, but sign it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
That guy's in the documentary too. That's why I'm saying people are talking. But here's the thing. So people are talking. It makes me wonder when it was filmed. Was it filmed before the trial was over and people thought he was going to go to prison for life or some shit like that? Because he's going to be out like real soon.
Well, apparently what happened is I think oh, and even the footage that is in his office and like around him.
Hmm.
Apparently, he had a documentary crew that he wanted to make a documentary for, like around him, and they filmed stuff, but he never paid them. And then 50 Cent is like, "Give me your
Hmm.
give me your footage, I'll pay you." And so that's how
Yep.
he got it. So like the rights went over to him. But no, I
Yep.
think I think you're right. It's like as soon as he went into jail and like there was a whole big thing about him being in there and like him being there for life. I think they felt safe enough to like tell their story. But now they fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and I'll tell you that footage, that is worth watching right there because he looks like shit. I mean, when people are in the entertainment industry and they present a certain way when they're out and about and they dress a certain way. This
Yep.
guy was like a fat man boob slob wearing slides and socks, and he looked terrible in that
Yeah.
behind the scene footage.
Yep.
But yet the footage where he's out on the street, like, and they're filmed during the same days, he's dressed all nice and he looks good, but I can't believe he let them film him looking so bad.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it was one of those things where like they pitched him. It's like, oh, we want to see the real Diddy, the real Diddy.
I
That's what it
wonder
is.
what he was doing it for. Like, was he going to
Who
make his
knows?
own
I
documentary
think
or?
I think that's what I heard is like he was making his own, and that's how like 50 Cent got the footage. Is like
Hmm.
uh he went to jail and he couldn't pay these guys, so they were shit out of luck. And then 50 Cent's
Hmm.
like, oh, I'll buy it from you. Just give me the paperwork and like give it to me.
I
So
love 50 Cent.
I
He's
have
so funny. He's so funny.
clearly we're not hating hard enough in our lives.
I know, man. And now, like, and then I was reading how J. Rule or Ja Rule, however you say it, was all pissed at 50 Cent because I guess there was some concert where 50 Cent bought
Yep.
all the first two rows of tickets
Yes.
and did the show. And then Wayans, is it Marlon
Marlon,
Wayans?
I was shocked at that too because I love that guy and I'm just like that's really terrible to hear.
Why are people defending Diddy? But
They're defending him because he probably has evidence on them. That's probably why.
that could be, that could be.
Yeah.
But two of the jurors are also in this documentary.
Jesus.
And the one, like I don't know, the foreman or whatever, he was like, well, I saw two people that were in love. And Diddy beating the shit out of that girl and like,
Oh
yeah,
God.
so he'd hit her and they'd have these sex parties, but then she would be like, oh, I love you.
What the fuck?
These are two people in love.
That's not healthy, buddy. That's not healthy.
I was like,
Jeez.
and then like the
Oh
other
man.
juror, she was like, yeah, well, he shouldn't have, that video of him beating the hell out of Cassie at the hotel. And she's like, well, domestic violence wasn't one of the charges. But you don't see how that could have made her act the way she did. Oh, I need to do this party. I can't
Yeah,
say anything or I'm going to get the shit beat out of me, you know?
exactly, exactly. Like it's
I need to tell this man I love him or I'm going to get the shit beat out of me.
yeah.
No, they're just like, ah, we're in love.
Jeez. No, yeah, that was yeah, that's fucking terrible. Just toxic bullshit,
Yeah,
you know.
it's definitely it's worth a watch. It's worth a
Oh no,
watch.
no, I fully intend to watch it. I really do. It's just one of those things like I just haven't gotten to it yet, and I didn't know if there were more parts. And I kind of wanted to watch it all at once. So, but no, I'm entirely down to watch it. Like, fuck that guy. Really, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he's a terrible person, and it's really stupid how like his lawyers or whoever's ever paying him for a lot of stuff. He's only got like what a year and a half or like 40 months or some shit in jail or something,
Yeah.
and everything else has been like taken out. It's like that's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I kind of have a tinfoil hat like idea of what's going on. Should I share? Should I share?
Yeah. Yeah. Share. Share away.
Okay. There's always been this idea that the government and the CIA and things like that have been involved in rap music and that whole thing. And so I think one of the people that was involved was Puff Daddy, or P. Diddy, like, from the beginning,
Hmm.
or at least when he got, to Bad Boy Records and things like that. And he's able to do all these things because he has like government enforcement. He's able to do all this stuff. And kind of like with Epstein,
Yeah.
he was keeping a log and tapes and video of everybody and all the illicit shit they did, just so he could blackmail them all and make things in the entertainment world and music and movies, so he could make them
Mhm.
all do what he wanted and all what the government wanted to do because he was getting money. I'm sure he was getting, just pay taxes or whatever. He was living lavishly. They would let him do whatever he wanted to, but he may have like overstepped his boundaries or whatever. And
Mhm.
that's why we're all of a sudden hearing about like 20 and 30 years ago, like he was a piece of shit
Mhm. Yeah.
because he's interacted with like hundreds of thousands of people, at least that many, or tens of thousands of people, and for all of them to be silent for this long and to kind of keep this under wraps
Yep.
is bullshit.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know?
Epstein, Diddy, I know there's footage, there's photographs, there's audio. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
all kinds of shit out there that will never see the light of day.
No. It never will. And it's one of those things where I think he was put on as a government informant and part of that whole thing, and he was just given carte blanche and just like,
Hmm.
here's all the money, here's this, that, the other, whatever you need to look this part and to get these people to do what we tell you to tell them to do or whatever, that's what we need. And I think he may have gotten tired of it. He may have said, fuck you guys, whatever, and something happened, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden they're just like, all right, we're starting this campaign of like, he's a piece of shit and we're all against him. So because I mean, even the tape of him beating Cassie in the hallway was old. It was like 5 or 6
Yeah.
years or
It was
10 years old.
hid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was hid, and I was like,
Yep.
nobody leaked that. Nobody said it to the press. Nobody like that's weird. That's
Yeah,
strange.
nobody that worked at the hotel. I get that probably security was paid off, but like nobody else
Yeah. Yeah.
saw it,
Yeah, nobody
you
gave it to
know.
MTV or to anybody else for any other news organization to like show it. It's like, no, I don't buy that. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure people were paid off and they were, they were watched and things like that. This way, it never come out. But I think that's my theory for a lot of these things because all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, he's a piece of shit. He's, this, that, and the other. Which we all kind of knew he was weird, but that's people and that's rich people in those industries. Like they're all weird. They're all fucking weird, you know. And for it to all come out at once just like that is just crazy. And I think that's what happened because he had evidence on these people
Hmm.
and it all went to shit and he kind of saw the writing on the wall and tried to cover his ass and did all these weird things and just yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Like he was, you know, that's what happened. Because I mean, I think they wanted to find him whenever they raided his house so they could shoot him and be like, "Oh, he died during a raid," but that didn't happen. So,
Yeah. Well, he you got to give it to him. I mean, he's not talking about the shit he knows. He
yeah.
hasn't spilled anything. Now, unless he commits suicide in prison, well,
I
this
mean,
short time he's there.
I mean, yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen. I mean, he may get, he may get taken out of prison or whatever, but even that we'll see. If that happens. But I did love that like P. Diddy sent like 50 Cent funeral flowers. Did you see that?
Yes. He is, it's like they got this beef, this
They
back and
have
forth.
this.
And it's all from, I know it's from when Diddy wanted to take 50 Cent shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to take you shopping.
Yeah. But I love this like Batman Joker thing they have going on. It is hilarious. It is so funny.
It really
Um
is.
yeah, even the thing with Marlon Wayans, I was kind of like I saw the photos of him and I was just like and he was having a little Twitter fight with 50 as well. I was like, Marlon, there's evidence of you with 50. I mean, evidence of you with
Well,
P Diddy. Like, there's like photos of you at the park. Like, I know there's photos of him like at events with P Diddy and like being friends with him. And even there's interviews where he talked about him like quite a bit and
well,
things.
and there was like an old Twitter post or something where Marlon Wayans was like, "There ain't no party like a P. Diddy party" or something like that. Like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm
how do
just like,
they save this shit? I mean, is there like an archive where they got all these screenshots?
there's, it's
Oh
it's
my
it's
God.
basically a lot of these. Basically, I hate to say it, but basically a lot of these like incel dudes who are like internet like archaeologists like going through like Twitter posts and just really trying to find someone, which I think is like great and just insane at the same time. But they found it and just posted. I was like, that's crazy, man. That's insane. But that's bet on him. It looks real. I mean, like once again, like I thought he was a proper dude, but I guess not. Um, that's really unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate.
Yeah, I just and then yeah, and then for him to come at 50 Cent and all of these guys, especially that are like, you're just trying to bring this black man down, and why are you,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, why are you doing this to the
The
blah blah
community or
blah.
whatever. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like, oh my God, this guy beat the shit out of his women,
Yeah. I
you
mean, there was,
know,
yeah,
forced, maybe not forced. I get it. I get it. Some of these parties, you got a sex worker, you're paying money, and you have these big parties, but some of them were obviously very uncomfortable with what was happening.
yeah,
And when somebody is drunk and high to the point that they can't consent, how many fucking rapes were going on? And I'm sorry,
yeah,
something happened to Bieber. The way that Justin Bieber
yeah,
reacts anytime that people bring up Diddy to him, something happened to that kid. He saw
yeah.
some shit or
I'm
something
sure.
happened to him.
I'm sure he did, and that's really unfortunate because yeah, he's a talented kid, and just yeah, that's really unfortunate.
And Usher kind of the same
God,
way. The only thing Usher ever really said about it in an interview was he saw things at a young age that he shouldn't have been, shouldn't have seen. And somebody asked him if he would let one of his kids go to Diddy's parties, and he's like, absolutely not.
Yeah, well, Usher I've always heard is a piece of shit. Like and I think he may have learned that from P Diddy. Like he may have
Yeah.
because I think P Diddy groomed Usher from what he said in
Oof.
interviews. Because Usher got into the business early, and I
Hmm.
think he got in when he was like 18 or 20 or in his early 20s, and he got big when he was in his early 20s. So, and I think he was part of Bad Boy Records or something or something adjacent to that, and like it was part of that, and P Diddy was definitely grooming him for sure. And so,
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I don't know what I was going to say. About all this grooming. Um, People are like, oh, well, they're adults. They're adults. Yes, but you got to realize, like with Harvey Weinstein or all of these that are in a position of power, if you say no, your career is over.
yeah,
That's the problem. Um, or if you make a big deal of it, because there were people that left, you know, before the freak offs started happening. They might have went to a party, but left before a lot of that other shit. But the people that keep their mouth shuts are the ones that you got to wonder about. Because it's
yeah.
like you're going to know that that shit is going on, and what you're not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's terrible. Like that. That's why I'm glad I never went. And that's why I'm glad I never went out to California and tried to get into that system. I'm very happy I never did that. Um, I'll keep doing my little indie movies here in Atlanta. I'm very happy with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's even bullshit in in the indie scene, but like it's a little bit more controlled. Like if somebody really fucks up, it takes one Facebook post and like everybody knows like their business, so it's fine. But yeah, I very much like the indie stuff better than trying to do the Hollywood thing because fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Ugh.
Yeah,
It's just a cesspool of just yeah.
it is.
Ugh. Just a dirty, dirty cesspool of assholes.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean yeah, the whole thing with Usher as well. Like well, I mean with like with Harvey Weinstein like you mentioned, I know that there were a couple of women who lost their careers because they wouldn't blow him.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and you said there was shit about Usher, and I'm thinking, I don't recall ever hearing anything about Usher.
There was an interview. There was an interview he did, or maybe it was Bieber who kind of spilled the beans on Usher as well because P Diddy groomed Usher. Usher kind of like groomed Bieber as well. So it's kind of like going trickling down, which is really shitty.
Hmm. Hmm.
So there was that. Um, but no, with I think Daryl Hannah was part of that whole thing. Like Daryl Hannah like was coming up and she was doing a lot of stuff, and then all of a sudden she just kind of like left the
Hmm.
industry.
Yeah,
And
I
I think
remember
that's
that.
because of Harvey Weinstein because like there was something where like she went to his office and wanted something and he's like blow me and you get it or whatever like that thing and she's like fuck you and like he tanked her career.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a moment where Daryl Hannah was huge, and then suddenly in
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
anymore.
like overnight. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because of that. That's because of Harvey Weinstein. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah. Jesus.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's so
I don't
ugly.
yeah I don't believe Harvey was like government or whatever. I think he was just like a genuine piece of shit who kind of like
Hmm.
rose to power and then realized what he could do and abused the fuck out of it. You
Mm.
know. Um, because I think even Selma Hayek, there was one movie she wanted to do. It was like a really thoughtful drama, a really good story she wanted to tell, and she wouldn't touch Harvey either. And the movie got made, but it got buried.
Yeah. Well, and it makes me wonder about the women we don't know about.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot of them. There's women that
Yeah,
we'll never know about, or will
there
never
are,
confirm.
and like and I think that's even worse because some of them are probably like PAs or assistants or things like
Hmm.
that who can't talk because if they say something about their previous boss or somebody who they ran into at
Hmm.
these parties or these events or weird encounters that they were a part of, they can't say anything either because their job's in jeopardy and their reputation's
Yep.
in jeopardy because that's
Well, and that's actually something that comes up in that documentary
yeah.
that 50 Cent just did. There is somebody that was compelled to testify in court. And now that pretty much very little happened to P. Diddy, they're like, their career is over now.
Yeah.
They'll never work in the industry again.
Yeah. And yeah, and then that's the thing with that's the thing with stuff like that. You can't all of a sudden just like, I'm glad they testified, but yeah, once you do that, like you're out in the open and you're done. Um but with with Harvey and things like that, I know there were assistants and PAs and other women, especially women who were like he messed around with and fucked over a lot, and a lot of them I'm sure can't say anything because it either happened too long ago and they got where they are and they're happy, or they're not happy, but they just kind of got where they are and they don't want to like
Hmm.
mention it again because they did what they had to do to get to where they are and they don't want to like think about it. Or there are some who know where the bodies are buried, and if they say anything, like it'll affect people around them, and like it'll affect the other people that they work for or work with.
Yeah.
So they don't want
Yeah.
to like take the whole thing down. So
Yeah.
there's a book I read called what the hell is it? It's like Charles Manson, the Secret History of the CIA. And this guy does 35 years of research on Charles Manson in Hollywood. And even after like it's been like 40 years since that whole incident happened, people in Hollywood still will not talk about it. They still will not say shit. And some of these and the majority of these actors who were involved in that are fucking dead. So that's how tight-lipped they are out there. Like they will like even if the person is in the ground 6 feet under, they still won't say shit out of fear of like reputation and their name being somewhere and them losing their fame or fortune or job or something. Like it's very weird.
You know what's weird? And actually, it's not weird. It's devastating. Rob Reiner. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that. I am just shocked. I wonder if his son is like schizophrenic or something.
Um there was a YouTube video I watched on Valuetainment where they talked about the son, and the son did an interview like, 6 or 7 years ago
Hmm.
where he was like, apparently he's been in rehab since he was 15, you know, and he's had a drug problem since he was 15 and it's just accelerated. And I think it's one of those things where the families, I'm sure, tried to help him multiple times, and
Hmm.
I'm sure he's been in rehab multiple times. And it's just like it just hasn't done anything. And maybe with him doing, all the hardcore drugs, his mind finally snapped,
Hmm.
and he did this terrible thing. And yeah,
Well, and I guess from what I read, like he was living with his parents. They were at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party on Saturday, and him and his dad got into a fight, um, and their throats were slit in their sleep.
yeah,
So when they're saying they were stabbed, there might have been some stab marks. I don't know. We'll have to wait until they release more, but their
yeah,
throats were slit.
yeah. Give it a week.
That's
Yeah.
that's nuts.
It reminded me of the Menendez brothers when I was a kid
Mm,
because it kind of had the same thing. Because I think they shot their parents while they were asleep, or they while they were watching TV or something. It happened like in that kind of way, in the kind of the same way. Um, but that's unfortunate. That really is.
God,
Um,
I
yeah,
mean, so talented. I mean, I'm just really, I was thinking about that today. I'm just like, that's so sad. And I was like, did they tell their son he had to move out? Did they tell him he had to go back
prob
to rehab?
probably, and it's just one of those things where like if he's gone in rehab a lot and he's been like in and out of the house and just
Mhm.
trying to get his shit together, it's probably just he's done with it. He's just done with it, and he just kind of snapped and said,
And
"Fuck it."
then their daughter found them. That's devastating.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. And I mean, for them to find him so quickly and them to know who it is immediately, um, says that it was done and like it wasn't premeditated. It was like done out of urgency.
Well, what I read, which doesn't always mean it's true, was that when the daughter went and found them and called the cops, she told them her brother was dangerous and her brother was living with them.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So I think she already suspected what happened. I thought it was a fucking, you know,
home invasion.
robbery.
Yeah, yeah, home
Yeah.
invasion. Yeah, because I
Home.
mean, it's a time of year it could have happened. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who are you going to rob? Some nice older rich couple because they're in Hollywood.
of course, of
They'd be a
course.
perfect,
Oh yeah,
couple to fucking rob. They
oh
seem
yeah,
like the type that would open the door to somebody,
oh
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Take a couple watches and you're set for life, man. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that's incredibly unfortunate. I know we lost another older actor at the beginning of this year. I want to say, forget his name. Let's see. What is his name? Gene Hackman.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that was another
yeah,
odd one
yeah.
because
Gene
his
Hackman.
wife was quite a bit younger and it was like they both fucking died.
Yep,
But I think
yep.
she died first, right? And then he maybe had,
She died in her sleep or in bed, and then he had because of him having dementia or like something like that.
yeah,
Like he couldn't.
Alzheimer's or something. He
Yeah,
couldn't care for himself.
he couldn't care
And
for himself, and he kind of just like starved to death or dehydration. It was dehydration is what
so
it
did
was.
their dog. One of their dogs was in a kennel.
Yep.
Did you know? Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
know that?
I did not know
Mm,
that. That's wild.
yeah.
Yeah. So because of that, yeah, he was the
Yeah,
one
one
that
of their
went.
dogs fucking starved to death. But yeah, so he couldn't take care of himself because she had died.
Yep. Yeah. I'm looking at the date right now. February of this year.
Mm,
February. Yeah. So yeah, a year ago, basically.
Jesus.
Yeah. His was pretty gruesome as well too.
Yeah, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Who else
Yeah.
did we lose this year? We probably had a lot of people that were shockingly um
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure we did. Because I remember hearing a few,
oh,
then, they were, yeah, it was quite shocking.
let's see. I don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. Um, I don't know a lot of these people, but they oh, Dick Cheney died. Hmm.
Oh, yeah, everyone's real happy about that.
Oh, Diane Ladd.
Yep.
Yeah, she might be too old for you. Diane Keaton.
That
That
was,
one
yeah,
shocked me.
yeah.
That one, I love her. That one shocked me a lot. Especially because it was something treatable. Uh, but it takes down a lot of older people. She had pneumonia. And a lot of older people, I'm always in pain or I always feel sickly. They don't go to the doctor. They don't. And then it is something like that and they fucking die in their sleep because their lungs fill up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I know it happened to, like, I know it was years ago, but, like, I know Bob Saget and some other people, like, died because they bumped their head or had a head injury. They didn't know it was worse than it was, and they just died in their sleep because they had an aneurysm. Oh, Udo Kier died.
Oh, who's that? Who?
He is a German actor. If I show you his face, you'll know exactly who it is.
Okay. I probably would. Robert Redford died
Yeah.
this year.
Yep. Yeah. That's crazy. The man basically was around when film started. Yeah, that's wild.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, but Rob Reiner, man, that's incredibly tragic.
Yeah. Giorgio Armani. Hmm.
Jeez.
Lonnie Anderson. How do I not remember that these people died this year? I mean,
Ace.
I remember them dying, but I thought it was before this year. Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan,
Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan died. Yeah, yeah. Ace Frehley died.
Ozzy, yeah,
Yep. Ozzy
Malcolm
died.
Jamal Warner,
Yep. Yep. He died.
Michael Madsen.
He died saving his daughter from drowning.
Yeah, That was sad.
Yep.
That was sad.
Jane Goodall.
George Wendt.
Hmm.
I saw him not too long ago at was it last year? At a film festival. My God, he looked horrible. I actually thought to myself, that is like elder abuse to make that man sit there and sign autographs. I'm like, he should not be here. He looked bad.
There was one that me and Jeff met. It was Strickland from Back to the Future, the old bald principal.
Hmm.
We met him, but like his grandson is helping him at the conventions, but he was still a nice dude. Still very nice, very responsive. But he's another one I feel like he's, give him
Yeah.
another I hate to say it, give it another couple of years and he won't be around
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Val Kilmer. Yeah,
He,
I'm actually surprised he didn't die years ago.
same. He had a lot of health complications because of throat cancer.
Have you ever watched his documentary on Amazon?
No,
Actually,
I
I
have
don't
not.
know that so you should. So it's not necessarily a documentary. It is so Val Kilmer growing up was like one of the first people on his block or whatever to get a video camera.
Okay.
So it's all his footage, like behind the scene footage at movies, and you get to see like the actors that he worked with. He constantly filmed,
Okay.
constantly. It's all his stuff. And then the voiceover sounds just like him. It's his fucking son that
Oh
did the
gee.
voiceover. Yeah, yeah, it's his fucking son. It's amazing.
I'll have to check it out then. Yeah, I didn't know that existed at all.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. But the behind the scenes footage is just unbelievable. Um, Sean Penn and all those guys, um, Kevin Bacon and all the guys that were around his age behind the scenes. It's wonderful.
Jeez, that's crazy. I need to check that out. I need to put it on the list and check it out for sure. I'll watch while I'm home for a couple of weeks, sitting on the couch.
Yeah, yep, it's definitely worth it.
No.
Um, Yeah, it came out a few years ago, but I don't know that it had any kind of advertisement or anything. And it's just called Val.
Okay. I will check it out. I'll put it on the list to watch while I'm at home doing nothing.
Might as well.
But yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it's worth watching it just for those behind the scenes shit.
Yeah, I've got a big party to go to Thursday.
You do?
Yeah, it's a Christmas party. There's this app called Clockout, I think. And basically you basically make like a LinkedIn profile and you kind of will be part of these little groups that are in your area or in your town. And there's one like tech group that I've been a part of. I think I've gone to all their meetings except for one I missed because I had to go home and take care of mom. But I've been at all of them. So the dude who's running it like he's having his group and a bunch of other like two other groups like come together and talk and like have a Christmas party for Thursday. So I'll skip the podcast and go to the Christmas party.
Oh yeah, go to that Christmas party. You never know. You never know. You might
Jeez.
find a birthday gift there.
Oh jeez. God. I'm like after this last girl, I'm so fucking done with dating and trying to do that whole thing. Like I don't know, it scarred
You
me,
know
man.
what? Don't make it a goal.
It
It's there. Just keep it in mind to go out, have a good time. Um, I know that you were hoping to like be married, you want to have kids
Jeez,
and
yes, yeah.
but here's the thing. Once you stop looking, it'll happen. I
Yeah,
that's
and you're one of my best friends, and thank you for saying that. But like, I keep hearing that, and it's just like, God, I don't know. It's just one of these things where it's like turning 40 is like it's I don't know. I thought it'd be a different place. Like I'm sure everybody gets that, but it's just I don't know. It's just weird. It's just very, very strange. So
Well, but you are a man, so don't think about the age so much. Shit, yeah, I mean, you'll probably die when you're 50, but you can still
thanks.
have kids.
Thanks. Thanks.
You men can have
Uh,
children up until the day they die, you know?
yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, and I mean, I do have a little bit of hope because my buddy had a kid when he was like in his early 40s, so like I have a little bit of hope with that. But still, it's just,
uh,
it's just one of those things where, yeah, I thought the last one was like gonna be it, but man,
I mean,
yeah,
I had high hopes too, but too many issues and that happens. Unfortunately, it wasn't found out ahead of time. That's unfortunate, but you know, at least you found out before you got married.
yeah,
I mean,
jeez, yeah, and it's I don't know, it's just one of those things where, yeah, that's I thought I'd at least be married by now, so I don't know, man, I don't know, it's just kind of a downer, really.
you know what? Don't think of it as a downer though. Think of it as you still got time to go out there and have fun and you're going to go to this Christmas party and you're going to go have fun in January. And in January is when you got to get your everything booked for Salem, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Shit. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, yeah, don't forget that. You got shit to look forward to. You know, if you were
Yeah.
dating somebody, you may not be able to go.
Jeez. Well, and hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm gonna do about Salem. I'm gonna get a room with two double beds in case I give nobody to go with. I'm gonna invite Jeff. Yeah, because I know he's at least down for a good time. So I'll be like, yeah, Jeff, come on. We'll go cut a rug at this fucking Halloween ball and see what happens.
Oh
So yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
he
already booked the Airbnb for
Scarefest.
Scarefest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go regardless of whether you or Kathy go.
That's fine. That's fine. Did you get the one that I get?
I think I did. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. At least it's on that street or maybe in
That's
that same
that's
building. Yeah.
great. That's great because like I once again I love that one because you can
I'm
walk
like, it's
anywhere.
closer. Yeah,
Dude, you
it's
can
so
walk any
close.
you can walk
Yeah.
anywhere. I fucking love it. You can walk anywhere and it's like yeah, and if you book it now or at least right after the last one, it's cheap as hell because if you book it
Yep.
even if you book it like 8 to 6 months out, it's expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you do it like a year in advance, like I'm sure they shoot themselves for not like for letting you do that because they could have made like two like 500 or 600 bucks more.
Well, you
So
know what? Everyone I look up, it seems to be the same damn person that owns it. So, I mean, I'm sure they're still making money. I think
no, I'm
they
sure
own a
they
bunch
are.
of
I'm sure
shit
they
down
are.
there.
I'm sure they are. Yeah, that's usually how it works for a lot of those things. In fact, I know that FIFA's going to come to Atlanta in 2026 next year, and I might try to turn my place into an Airbnb for like a month or two.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I mean, I need to look into that and figure that out because if that's the case, then um, I'll just clean up and take all my shit off the walls and
Hmm.
I'll put everything in the spare bedroom and just be like, and lock it
Lock
off
it.
and up, yeah,
Yep.
and lock it off and just be like, yeah, you can rent this place for 200 bucks a day or whatever for that event.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I'd gladly do it if it makes me a lot of money. It's fine. So
Go stay to your mom. Go stay
yeah,
at your mom's or something. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, she'd love that. Yeah, just put the minimal crap in here. Yeah, they'd be fine. They'd be fine. Yeah. Oh well.
How is your mom?
She's doing better. She's
Good.
she's still a little sore and everything from the surgery. She's still healing, so
Hmm.
the doctor said it will be a while, for it to all heal up properly and you be back to
Yeah.
normal. So, she's still having a bit of an issue, so
Hmm.
but she's doing good. She's going to work at least 3 to 4 days a week, so she's counting down the days for me to come home. So yeah.
Yeah, you should be heading home before too long.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
here's the thing. I have the party Friday and I have the party Thursday, and then Friday there's going to be a showing of the old school Silent Night Deadly Night at the local theater. The guy's showing I think all five of them or something in one place, like back to back, and I'm gonna go to that
nice.
because he always shows like the like weird old shit, and I love it. So he's showing all of those. So I'm going to pack because I think yeah I'm going to pack my stuff the night before, go to that thing, and then get up the next morning and like leave. So I'll leave like Saturday morning I think to go home for a couple of weeks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Yep. So yeah. And then I know my buddy Richard is showing his movie the 31st, so I have to be back up here the 31st.
Yeah, I saw that. I got the e-invite or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's I don't know. I love that guy, but he's it's funny because he's so mad. He's like, I don't know why nobody's showing up. It's just it's
It's
like I had the whole place rented out for, and only five people are showing up. It's like because you're doing it less than a month before it's happening. That's why.
oh, people already got plans.
Yeah, and also like I had to tell him like Stranger Things is also in theaters that day, and he's like, well, I'll still do it. I'm like, then don't get mad when like nobody shows up. Like, just don't get mad.
Oh.
Whatever. Like he makes a lot of emotional decisions, and then he complains about them. He is basically a woman. He's a giant woman. It's just like, buddy, you need to cut the shit out, you know. And it's just it's annoying sometimes. It's like, all right, well, you made the decision. You could have pushed it back like 6 weeks into February, but okay, don't. Fine, whatever. It's funny because like he thought, oh, if it's if it was a New Year's Eve movie, we need to have it on New Year's Eve. I'm like, no, you don't. It's a horror movie. It's fine. You can watch it any time of the year. But he thought it'd be fun if we did it like on the day, and it's like, okay, fine, whatever. So it's gonna be eight of us in this like 100 seat theater.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I thought about going, but
Yeah,
it's so cold out. I don't want to
yeah.
go
I
anywhere
don't
until
blame.
like March.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like, well, yeah, that's like I was like, I'm surprised. Once again, I'm surprised he didn't like push it off until like the middle of February or something, to where like it's still cold, but it's not like, it's
Starting to get warmer.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like everybody's balls to the walls busy and doesn't want to do anything kind of stuff. So,
Mm.
I did get invited to a New Year's Eve party that night. So, well, the good thing is the movie starts at 7, probably will end at 8:30 or 9, and then I'll head to the New Year's Eve party.
Okay, nice.
It's funny because I shot a wedding 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and it was the most relaxed like fucking wedding shoot I've ever done in my life.
Okay.
Because my buddy told me about it about like a year ago. He's like, hey man, what do you like? I think in February he's like, hey, what are you doing like November 22nd? I'm like, nothing. As of right now, nothing. So the date comes up, and he says, hey, we're gonna stay at their Airbnb with them, and then we're gonna shoot the wedding that morning. I'm like, okay. So we go that night, and we end up drinking and playing Cards Against Humanity with like the bride and the bride's friends and the groom and everybody. A very very small party. It's like four people. It's this cabin, like it's an A-frame cabin. It's pretty small. And so we all like slowly wake up, and we all get up and take showers and get ready, and like my buddy's doing photos, I'm doing video, and we're just trying to get everything together while they're getting ready and everybody's coming in and stuff. And the wedding is like 90 seconds. It's just like the dude says the stuff.
That's
Do
pretty
you?
damn quick.
Do you? Do you? Yes. Kiss. All right, fine. And then like the longest part of it was just taking pictures and video. That's all it was. That was the longest part of it. So, um, I've been slowly editing the wedding video, and I think it'll be done by the time by the time I see them for New Year's Eve for sure.
Nice.
But no, like they've been great. They were wonderful. Like it was a very quick, small, tiny wedding. That was it. It
Very
was
cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like it's funny because like the money I charged them, I almost overcharged them for what they paid me. So it's fine. It's entirely fine. But no, it was fun to do like a very chill and relaxed wedding and not to run around operating three cameras by myself trying to get everything, all at once.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
So that was nice. Plus my buddy Justin, my ex-coworker, was with me, so it was fun to kind of catch up with him and talk to him and stuff. So
Very cool.
that was nice. So but yeah, that couple invited
Sounds like
me.
a good time.
Yeah, but that couple invited me to their New Year's Eve party, so yeah,
Oh,
I guess I'll go.
hell yeah.
I guess I'll go.
Might see a bridesmaid.
Here's
I
here's a
remember
fun
you from the wedding.
here's a funny story. There was one there who was kind of cute, but she's a lesbian.
Eh,
Like I almost hit on her, and then she's like, yeah, me and my girlfriend. I'm like, ah, never mind.
you know what? That doesn't mean she don't like the dick. She could be bi. Don't assume. Don't assume.
But also, it's one of those things. Like I think with her saying it, she said it so that like I wouldn't hit on her. I think that's why she said it as
Are
well
you
too.
sure that's why she said it?
I don't know. That's the
Maybe it
signal.
was just basic conversation.
It could have been that. And if that's the case too, that's fine as well. It's like it's fine. Like, thanks for letting me know, so I don't make a fool of myself. Thanks.
But you can still have a conversation as
Oh,
a
of
friend.
course, of
Yeah.
course, of course, yeah, for sure. But it's not like it's not like I'm not like I'm trying to stalk her on Instagram or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I know I have to finish up this short film Wednesday, then I'll be done with it, and editing will start next month. So,
how
yep,
exciting.
yep. Yep, yep, yep. I'm gonna try to find another. I'm trying to find a remote job or an entry level job next year, hopefully, if I can.
Yeah, you were talking about that. Weren't you taking like some kind of online classes or something? Or
I did last year. It was for data analyst, but like it's funny because for the last 5 years I've seen that as like a top 10 position,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden this year nobody wants that anymore.
Oh, good word.
Yeah, go figure. Go fucking figure.
Hmm.
So I'm just trying to get like an entry level like customer service job or something if I can. Like at this point, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, just something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something to, help with the bills and shit as well. So yeah, I just need more money. Need more money.
Yeah.
Things are expensive.
Well, you could always rent a room in your house or
Yeah,
in your condo.
yeah, I could do that.
Of course, then you only have the one bathroom though, right?
Yeah, that's the only caveat. I
Eh.
have the one bathroom. If I had two, then like if I had like a longer hallway and they had their own like section of the hallway where it's like the room and the bathroom, that'd be fine.
Hmm.
But I don't. So
Yeah, that would be my thing. I would like, although when I was in I normally don't rent a room when I get an Airbnb. I normally do try to get one where it's the whole place, but sometimes wherever I go, I just can't do that. And I there was a setup in LA that was kind of neat. Like how many bedrooms did they have? One, like three or four bedrooms on the second floor, and there was one bathroom between all of the bedrooms. So basically I rented a bedroom and
yeah,
we used that bathroom, and then downstairs the couple lived.
okay. So
Yeah.
there's separation, then that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean I was still sharing, but kind of like a hostel situation. A
Yeah.
not hostel. How do I say it?
No, no, no. It's hostile. It's hostile. It's
Hostile.
hostile. Yeah, it's
But
hostile.
the way I said it, it was you're being combative,
Yeah, you're being
like it
combative.
was hostile.
Yeah.
Good. But yeah, it was kind of different, you know. But I try to have my own bathroom. I prefer that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. Because you don't want to share or run into somebody in the middle of the night or
Oh
whatever
my
if you're doing.
God. Yeah, no, you don't. Because I never did tell you this last time, but that one movie that I just filmed that last time,
Yeah.
where I was gone for a week,
Hmm.
it stayed in the Airbnb
Yeah.
with the writer director. Um, and their bedroom was like right across from the main bathroom. And then I was over in down the hallway just a little bit. And then there was another bathroom, and that's the bathroom I used. So pretty much they used the one bathroom. It was just me and this one other person. And then I used the other bathroom. Well, you got to remember, I sleep naked, right? And I get up a lot to pee in the middle of the night. And I'm used to being in a house now that has no children in it. So if I got to pee, I'll get up and I will just go pee. And I realized the one night I was in the bathroom naked. I realized it when I got there, and I'm like, fuck, how do I get back to the bedroom without running the risk of them coming out of their bedroom to do something or film? And I'm like, oh my God, Erica, this is terrible. Yeah. So, but yeah, my bad.
Just take the bath mat and like hold it over over you as you go on, or whatever. So
I know. And then that's why, like, when we were in Florida, I was so fucking hot because I made sure to have clothes on.
that's what I
Although,
figured. That's what I figured.
oh my God, it was so fucking hot. Although I did get to the point to where I think maybe the second night I had to take my socks off and my pajama pants off because I'm like fucking dying, I'm like, I can't stand this.
Yeah. It was even though it was Florida in October, it was still like fucking warm.
Well, and I'm menopausal too, so I get hot flashes really easy. It could be like 40 fucking degrees, and I'm like, who
Oh
turned the
God.
furnace on, man?
Jeez.
Oh shit.
Basically how every guy is all the time. Like if the even now I think it's like 20 degrees outside. My heat is set to 68. It
Oh
can't
wow.
yeah, it can't yeah, if it cannot it can if I'm freezing, it'll go to 70, but that's as high as it goes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and like even then the fan is still on in my room while I sleep.
Oh,
Yeah. Because like I get too warm. It's just one of those things.
yeah.
Even now I'm wearing pajama pants over my shorts and I'm kind of warm now. I'm very comfortable, but it's it's still kind of warm. But it's one of those things like 68 degrees, that's where I keep the heat at all the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this air filter that it kind of cools the air too, because it's pulling in air and it's blowing out air. So it's kind of cool. Um, my one fucking cat, Butterscotch, keeps jumping on the top of it in the middle of the night, and she'll hit the on off button. So she'll turn it on, she'll turn it off, she'll turn it on, she'll turn it off. And I'm like, God damn, quit jumping on it all
Jeez.
fucking night long. I think she realizes it beeps when she does that, and I think she's little bitch is doing it on purpose. Mm,
Yeah, and that's why she's just constantly doing that, just because she's curious about
constantly.
it.
Constantly. Yeah, she probably is. Constantly. Yeah, she
Jeez.
has to get more teeth pulled tomorrow.
Oh gosh,
Poor
that's terrible.
thing. I know. She's only got like a little bit in her front right now, maybe one or two, but yeah, they're gonna pull like all of her back teeth. So she'll literally have like her little tiny teeth and her canines. All this is gone.
Oh jeez. So, is anybody are there any guys like, hitting you up, wanting to date you or anything like that?
I don't go anywhere. Like the guy that wants to dig through my garbage, people might be
Oh
interested, but
God.
I'm not. He always comes by. He's a little off, but he always wants I get the big pails for kitty litter,
Yeah.
and when I completely change the litter in all of my litter boxes, um it'll be like 4 pails each time. Well, he takes them every single time. I don't know what this man does, but over the last few years, he has to have collected just from me 80,
Jeez.
easily 80 litter box pails. I'm like, what does he do with these litter box pails? I have no idea.
He's lining the inside of his house because of all the 5G. That's why he wants to get rid of the 5G in his house.
I'm quite sure he lives in his parents' garage or
Or
something like
sure,
that.
okay.
Yeah, I can't see him living on his own.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
yeah. He rides his bike everywhere. Like we had 10 degrees outside today and he comes riding up on his bike. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Wanting those. But he's the only one only person I've seen in quite a while. And then there was Kathy had made mention to me about there's a guy at the Legion. She's like, yeah, he likes cats. If he wasn't older, I'd try to hook you up. And I said, Kathy, I don't know what it is. It's something with me. If I like cats and have 15 cats in my fucking house, that's okay. But you tell me when a man likes cats and has more than one, I'm like, eh, that ain't right. Maybe two cats, but
You gotta love that double standard.
yeah. It's all right when it's me though. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I could date a guy with a bunch of cats. Because she's like, yeah, you guys could move in together and have all your cats together. And I'm like, mm, no, I don't need his cats. I got my own cats.
There you go. There you go.
Oh shit.
Did you want? I know we messaged each other. I know you wanted to get into or try to get into comedy again. Is that going to be a thing, or are you just maybe
You
not?
know, I'm just not as dedicated to it. I mean, I enjoy it, but and I definitely, enjoy doing stand up and comedy and all of that, but you know how like a lot of comedians they breathe for it. They will drive a couple hours just to get that 5 minutes on stage.
Yeah,
I don't need that. I mean, if I'm at a club and I get an opportunity to go up, absolutely. I think that's fun, but I can't, I don't schedule it ahead of time, unless I'm getting paid and I don't get paid. So, yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I should do it more. I think I will try, but the acting is what I think I really enjoy.
yeah,
I really enjoy that more.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, give me like five. Send me the five roles you've
Yeah, what
done,
should I do?
and I'll look them up and pull off your best performances from for those, and make your little actors reel. So
Yeah, you'll have to decide which role is or which scene is the best. That's my problem. I can't watch it and say what is good. Um, that's just difficult for me, but those three right off the top of my head I can think of. Um,
yeah, that's fine. I will. I'll find them and
you did watch the Zuri Johnson story, right? Yeah, we talked
yeah,
about that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
last
No, I did
time.
watch. I did watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. The Art of Killing should be out before too long. I don't know what my part will be like in that, but I'm trying to think of roles where I actually had a role. Maybe something in The Town Without Halloween. I don't want one where it was just like blink and miss you part because that's kind
No,
of
of course, of course.
pointless.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. I don't want that either. No, I want stuff where you're like an actual character. Yeah, Town Without Halloween was good because you show up quite a bit in that. That's really good. I'll definitely get Zuri Johnson for sure. That's
Oh,
gonna
The
happen.
Elder Hunters. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that one.
yeah. No, I wouldn't get anything where you're like like back in you blur it out in the background getting coffee or something. I'm not gonna get that. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah, that would be okay.
No, I want to get a speak. I want to get you like with dialogue and speaking and stuff, and chewing up the scenery or whatever.
Yeah, the Abomination of Frankenstein when that comes out, that'll be a good one.
Okay.
I watched some of his footage. He sent me like a little clip. that they had filmed, and it was so good. It was so good. Um, he it has kind of that feel of it wasn't black and white, but it kind of reminded me of some of the should have been the 50s maybe, but yeah, that's going to be a good one. I actually invested in that one because I was quite impressed with what he had done. And then Mary Shelley's Christmas Nightmares, that'll be out next year too.
Okay. Yeah, I know Mel Heflin's Big Boobenstein is crowdfunding right now.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that's
Not
happening. So
many people are
hopefully
doing Indiegogo anymore. Did you notice that?
yeah, well because Indiegogo they've been cracking down on indie stuff. And like you well and you know the people that usually do indie horror or indie stuff are always horror, and usually those people are like really, kind of skeevy, and they don't want to deal with that. And there being a bunch of nudity and other things in those movies, like they really don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. So that's been happening. The guy I think who's been really screwing them over, or who's been really doing that a lot, is like Sean Donahue, because all he does is like, shitty
Mm-hmm.
Skinemax-esque kind of movies. Like they're not really there's no real story or substance. It's just people being naked and like blood everywhere. That's all it is.
Yeah. Mm.
So I remember he had a big like, fucking post on his Facebook being like, oh, you know, um Indiegogo is killing independent films and the other. It's like, no, buddy, it's because they don't like the shit you've done.
Yeah.
You're the one constantly making this like terrible crap that it keeps getting made somehow. I don't fucking see how it's getting made, but like, you keep pumping it out, so whatever. But yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
I know there's another one called Seed and Spark, which is
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
yeah, that's a different one. They started about
Yeah.
5 or 6 years ago. I don't know how they are. But also Kickstarter, I think, is, Kickstarter's pretty good, but you know, yeah, it's just the indie horror stuff, like that's been the main problem with a lot of these crowdfunding sites. They don't want to deal with the nudity and the graphicness of those movies. That's all it is. Because
Yeah.
like, for them they feel like it's borderline porn, and then they don't want the credit card companies getting involved, and they get pulled because of that, and it's a whole fucking thing. It's like the OnlyFans shit all over again. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, because I had found a whole bunch of stuff on Indiegogo before, and then out of curiosity, because I haven't done it in a while, I just tried to search and see what films were on there now, and I couldn't hardly find anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just
Well,
wondered how everybody was raising their funds now.
yeah. I mean, Kickstarter could. I mean, check Kickstarter as well, but also like check out Seed and Spark. I don't know how their flip site works because I've never used it, but just check them out too as well and see if you find any stuff on there. But I think Seed and Spark is more of like the artsy short film kind of people. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if they do features. I don't know what's happening over there. I have not dealt with that site, so I don't really know. But check them out too. So yeah, I am starting my YouTube channel. I did buy a guy's short film, or buy a guy's film on a USB stick. Because this guy made a post. I think I'm part of, like, it's like indie horror in Atlanta, or just indie horror or whatever. It was one of those Facebook groups, and he posted. He's like, I'm selling my movie on VHS and a thumb drive. Like, I'm trying to do a different distribution method. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it. It's fine. I'll contribute, because my thing is, if I have to buy somebody's, or if I have to rent or buy somebody's movie to review it, I'll gladly do it. I have no problem. I'm not gonna bitch about, like, why is it on Tubi? Why is it on YouTube? Like, that's fine. It's okay. They have to make their money too. So if I have to buy it or rent it to review it, I will 100% do that. So that's what I did. And he was extremely, like, I was the first one. I was like his first sale. He was so happy about it. He
Oh,
was so happy about it. So I was like, yeah, dude, I will get the movie. I'll watch it a couple of times, make notes, and I will put the review up on my YouTube channel. Like, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. And then like another guy he messaged me again. He's like, he messaged me out of that comment. He's like, "Oh, do you review like indie horror?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." He's like, "All right, my movie. These are the names of my movies, and they're on these platforms." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude! I'll put it on the list. I'll make those a thing too. It's fine." So I'm getting some people. It's good. I'm getting some people
Okay.
to do some reviews. So yeah, it's
What's
slowly
the name
happening.
of it?
Oh, I'll send you. Wait, the name of what? The movie or the YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel.
Oh, it's. I think it's The Cutting Room. I'll send you a link to it right
Yep,
now.
yep. Send it to me.
Yeah. So, but I need to get my green screen set up here, and I need to get the camera going. But that should be it. It shouldn't take me too long. I'm gonna make them very quick. I'm gonna make them like max 15 minutes long. I'm not gonna go.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna do a diatribe of like this is it's like no. It'll be really quick. It's like this is the good part. This is the bad part. This is why you should go check it out. Like that's what I'll do. I'm not gonna go too heavy into anything, but I'll do max 15 minutes and that'll be it. I'm not gonna um yeah, I'm not gonna go into the nitty-gritty of it. It's independent film. There's a lot of mistakes and there's there's a lot of caveats. There's a lot of things that'll happen. So I mean, people need to give it more of a break for what it is. So
No, I think 15 minutes is good. I think because I've seen some that were uh, they were movies I was in, so I was like listening or watching the whole thing, and it's like, oh my God, this is like lasting forever, but I
yeah,
think 15 minutes is a good amount of time for a review.
yeah. I figure it was because like yeah, I've seen some that'll do like 3 minutes, some that'll
Eh, it's
do
too short.
30 minutes. I'm just like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
You know?
30's pushing it. 15 to 20 minutes, I think is would be good.
Yeah.
Because that's something that you can sit there and watch while you're waiting for something, or I like little snippets of things, kind of like probably why I like anthologies too.
Oh, I love anthologies. I love a good
Yeah.
anthology.
Oh, I
I
hope you'll like Mary Shelley's Christmas Nightmares.
Oh, okay. No, I like those. I bought all of the Halloween ones. The indie ones. They're called 1031. They're
Okay.
all they're all on Tubi, but I bought them from the guy over the years, and they've all been great. I love them so much. They're so much fun. Um, but yeah, no, because I got bored. I did the YouTube channel with my buddy years ago before the pandemic, and he turned out to be an asshole.
Oh,
So I didn't do it again. And then I was just like, fuck it, I miss it. And
yeah, do
people are
it.
and people, I think it's prime time for it now because people want to watch. They're tired of Hollywood. Nobody's going to the movie theaters, and I feel like they
Hmm.
want to watch new shit.
Yep, yep.
And if I can, and once again, I'm gonna try to put all the links and everything in my description so that people can find this stuff fairly easily. To help out the filmmakers as well too, just because it'll be
Hmm.
a lot easier. So I'll do that too, just the way people, if they see something they like and they want to watch it, they'll be able to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's kind of what I want to do because yeah, I enjoy it, and like the good thing is like there's a lot of good film festivals near me that I can go to. There are some that can be done virtually, where I just buy a passport and I can watch them all at home. So I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to do that as well too. So.
Do a mixture. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of like, of things at the film festivals, things that people send me or things that people have already out or stuff. So yeah, I'll do a nice mixture of everything. Cause like, yeah, cause I mean, all these guys need reviews. They all need reviews of their stuff. They need somebody to watch it and there needs to be some video or at least some review of it so they can post it somewhere. So like it helps them out and they help me out. So it's all good, you know?
Very cool.
Yeah, that's the idea. So, um, and indie horror is never gonna die. It's never gonna die.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
No, it's never ever gonna die. So if I can watch a bunch of these, movies and give honest reviews about them, why not? So yeah, but that's from start next year. Yeah,
Nice.
I already have like I said, I already have three to review, so that's good. Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah.
Another job for you along with like the thousand other things you do. Because do you still
Well,
sell your t-shirts on
yeah, yeah,
Etsy?
yeah, yeah. I still do that. Actually, I need to up that. I need to. I think I have like 35 designs. I want to make. I want to before next October. Sorry, before next October. I want to get 100 on there before next October.
Okay.
I already have. I think I have like 10 or 15 saved already. I need to put up there, but I want to try to push to get 100 or at least 100 plus for next year. So
Damn.
yeah,
See,
and
all these little things you do, you would think these would all be revenue streams for you, but I think for the most part, they just are something to try to keep your mind occupied.
that's what I've kind of come to terms with. Yeah, that'll pretty much keep my mind occupied. So like, it's just yeah. Like I can't keep inventing new businesses for me to do every like 6 months because it's getting like too fucking annoying now.
Oh,
So I have to kind of like hone down to what I'm good at, and it's like indie horror is good, and I can do YouTube. YouTube's easy,
yep, yep.
and I'm good at social media, so that's going to be really easy.
There you go.
Um, so yeah, and even the t-shirt thing, like I can run like ads for everything across it, so it's gonna be not gonna be a problem. So and plus I've been drawing a lot more, and I got a lot of designs that I've been putting aside on my iPad that are there. I just need to put on through the shirt thing. The only problem is that like it's one of those things where like drawing it is easy. It's fun. I love doing that. The problem is then transferring it to like the print on demand service and then putting in all the descriptions and then porting it to Etsy. That whole process is so fucking like there's so many button presses to do it. It's just so
Mm,
stupid. Like that's what I hate because I'd have to sit here all day and like put in 20 of them all at
mm.
once. And then if I open up like a Shopify or something, I have to redo that entire process again for all those
Oh
shops.
God.
Yeah. So
Mm.
it becomes a problem. Which I mean, yeah, that's why I want to at least get 100 going. This way, there's like a good amount of designs.
For
So
people to choose from. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But no, I've made a lot of good ones. I have a lot of cat ones, a lot of cat focused ones. So
Do you? I'll have
yeah,
to take another look.
yeah. And I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to do a lot more ones in that realm for next year. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Cats are popular.
Yeah. I mean, there are some that I've drawn that are like okay that I don't think they're gonna sell because I think they're cool, but nobody wants them.
You'd be surprised. I
Yeah.
mean, it just depends. Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't done any ad stuff or anything this year for them. I've just been too fucking busy. I thought I was like, oh yeah, in July I'll start. Like fucking forgot, completely forgot.
Mm.
But no, my goal for next year is to get 100 plus designs in total on that Etsy store, so that I can you know sell a lot and there'll be a lot of variety for people. So
Yeah. Nice.
yeah, so we'll see how it goes. If that becomes at least a constant revenue stream, I'll be really happy. We'll be fine. But if it doesn't, like, I'm okay. Yeah.
Hmm. Something to do, at least for now.
It's one of
Yeah.
those things where like I enjoy drawing on the iPad a lot,
Hmm.
and I'll come up with a ridiculous idea and I'll just make it and put it on there. And that's kind of where like the drawings I do go. So yeah. I just kind of enjoy it. So it's kind of like my outlet. It's like, yeah, I'll put this up here. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, who knows? So yep.
Very cool. Very cool. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
It's all I can do to shower every other day.
Jeez. Oh
It's a
man.
struggle. The struggle's real.
I trust me. As soon as it got cold here, I've done the same thing where it's like as soon as it gets dark at 5, like I'm lost. I fucking hate it so much.
Yeah. Well, and plus, like all my clothes are in these plastic tubs. Like I can't find anything. Drives me nuts.
Man. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I all of mine were scattered around my room, but it's funny because to clean up my place, I just literally shoved everything into the spare bedroom because I was like, I have no time to put everything away and where it has to go. I'm just gonna put it here.
Hmm.
So that's what I did because like I just didn't have the time to like sort it out and put it where it needed to go. If I just toss it this room and kept it there, I'll be fine. It's like I'll get it in January and I'll take it out and I'll clean it. That'll be fine. But right now everything kind of goes in there. I'll figure it out later. Oh, God,
Figure it out later.
yeah, one thing I have to remember is like to keep my faucets running and the drawers open so like the pipes don't freeze here
Yeah.
because it's getting to be like below freezing at night now. So I have to consciously remember like to do that this way I don't have a problem. So
Yeah, I have to remind my son because Conrad's house, I told him he needs to call a plumber. Last year, it was really weird. The pipes in his one bathroom froze. They didn't burst or anything, but no water from the shower, couldn't flush the toilet, none of that. But the rest of the house was fine.
yep.
Kitchen sink, upstairs bathroom, but that one bathroom it froze.
Yeah, that's how it is when I go home because of the way the house is built, or I should say rebuilt like twice now. Um, my bathroom on my side of the house will freeze if it gets too cold.
Mm,
And like the toilet won't work, the faucet won't work, the shower won't work, nothing will work.
yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, very weird, very weird. But I told him, like, so I have to remind him anytime that it's going to get cold, should run the space heater,
Yeah,
run it in that bathroom.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I should actually and I think mom has an extra small space heater. I should just leave it in that bathroom for the like remainder of the winter.
Yeah,
Yeah, just to make sure it doesn't freeze or doesn't cause any problems.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because that would really suck. You get up in the morning, something to do, you need to jump in the shower and you can't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he could always come over here, but the problem is, it just starts your day off bad.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of why I've been very hesitant on like getting my place remodeled because like it'll be a massive inconvenience to get anything done. Like if it's the kitchen or the bathrooms, it's going to be one of those things where it's like it'll take a while, and I don't want to live like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I just don't. Like I'd rather pay more for them to be done like over 3 or 4 days and just get it done immediately than to just let it sit for however long it has to sit. Like I can't do that. There's no way.
You're moving my computer. Oreo. Oreo. You probably can't even see him, can you?
My niece has a dog named Oreo.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's rubbing up against the corner of the computer and he keeps moving it.
yeah,
Stop.
I can see
Stop. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
oh man. Oh, don't put your butt in my face. I really don't need that. I don't need to say hello.
it's a sign of trust with cats. It's a sign of trust.
Yeah, I don't need to be trusted that much. It's quite okay. You don't need to trust me. Maybe you shouldn't. Oh, goodness, Oreo. We about ready for bed? You gotta sleep on the couch. Been sleeping on this fucking couch since before Thanksgiving. Because my son and his friends put down my hardwood floor in my bedroom and took
Yeah.
all the shit out of my bedroom and put it in the living room, right? So my bed is apart and all that. And they hit it hard for a few days because they were all off work, but then they had to go back to work. And now they've been working. Now I'm waiting for them to be able to come back and finish it. And like last weekend, it's like, okay, Conrad's not working this weekend. So maybe, nope, Saturday night was their Christmas party. And then Sunday was shop with the cop. And so, like, good God, come finish my bedroom.
Yeah, no joke. No joke. Gosh. Yeah.
I'm tired of sleeping on the couch.
No. Mom would do the same shit where like I think she got the other part of the house done a couple of years ago during the pandemic, and she was paying these guys in town like cash to just get to fix the house up, and like
Hmm.
I swear to God, she's done this twice now, and every time it's been fucking janky as shit, and I hate it. I fucking hate it. because like the lights they did above the kitchen were cheap, and then they have had to replace them all because they've all like gone out in about 6 to 8 months. And then these nice LEDs, supposedly nice LEDs, but because she wanted to get the best deal, she has to replace all of them now. So one or two will go out, one or two will blink and will not be on, and then she has to call these guys up and they charge her an arm and leg because they know she's got the fucking money, and they'll like replace the light in like 30 minutes. So it's so stupid. So fucking
Mm.
stupid.
Hey, did you just send me to my regular email an invitation to join a Zoom group?
I don't think so.
Dude, I got to my personal email, not my Erica Dyer one. N your email is inviting you to join a group chat on Zoom. Please click the link to view invitation. Invitation link expires in 30 days. By accepting the invitation, you will be able to chat with everyone in the chat.
Nope. I'm looking at my email right now, and
It came at 10:41 p.m.
nope.
So
The
while
one
we've
no,
been sitting
I'm
here.
nope. That must be a fake. That must be a fake email because I'm looking at the ones I sent. The only one I sent right now is the one I sent you at 8:31, 2 hours ago.
Mhm, buddy.
And I'm making sure because I'm looking at the sent stuff on
And
my
it
Gmail.
came from Zoom Video Communications. It has a zoom.us at the end.
I would delete that right now. I would delete that
I
100% right
will
now.
mark this as spam. I almost clicked on it because we were sitting here talking about um your YouTube, and you said you'd send me a link for it, and then
Yeah,
I'm like,
I sent you one in the chat of the Zoom actually.
why would he send me this to my this email?
Yeah, I sent it to you in the Zoom chat.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
That was very weird.
Yeah, careful of the spam messages. Like I don't know what it is, but I was getting called like 4 times a day between 2 and 4 in the last like couple of weeks. It was pissing me off. I was ready.
I
I was ready to make an AI agent to like fuck with like the scammers. Like it was getting to that point where I was like, I'm gonna sit here and program this for a week and like just have it fuck with these people because like I just don't care anymore. So
No shit. Well, what was scary about that is it had your name in there.
yeah, they're probably scanning. They're probably some jackasses scanning emails and like
And they're probably listening to us too. Or yeah, scanning emails, saw that we had. I don't know. That was weird because I just happened to see it.
yep, that's probably what it is. Just somebody who's somewhere can has figured it out. So
Somebody smarter than me. But
jeez,
I didn't click it. I didn't click it.
good for you. That's good
No group
because
chat for me.
yeah. Well, I mean that was happening in the beginning of Zoom is like when people were using it during the pandemic, they would leave their chats open, and sometimes the emails would be infected or be taken over by Russian bots or whatever, and you just have some jackass in there
Mm.
playing porn or whatever, just like
That
fucking around.
happened with me. Oh God, what was that? We still have it, but rarely use it. It's not Zoom.
Is it Slack?
No,
Is it Microsoft Teams?
no, it's not Teams, but that was close. It's very similar to that.
Is it Google Meetup or whatever or Google Meet?
I don't know. It's one of those, but like if I when I looked in my sent chats, it was like a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
I didn't reach out to these fuckers. What's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, what was it? Because sometimes we would have like job interviews on them and stuff, but we never use it anymore. Hell, I can't even remember. Hmm. I don't know, but yeah, I'm glad that we don't use that. That was the only one that I ever had that was like compromised, to be honest.
Yeah, I think well my Yahoo has been compromised so many times now, but I've had to like make the password like 64
Mm,
characters so like they just can't guess
Jesus.
anymore. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because it's just one of those things where it's like, they're not gonna get me. Like they're not, so I just make it
Yep,
difficult
yep.
for them. It happened to me one time, before the pandemic. I was at my old apartment, and I wake up and I'm getting like Chinese messages like on my phone. Like I was
Oh
like,
my God.
what the fuck is this? So like I'm like just sitting like lazy in bed or whatever, and I have to pop up and get on my computer. And what has happened is they've gotten into my Yahoo email. So I immediately
Mm,
change the password and make sure that it's new and everything, and it's like tethered to the other thing. Then immediately change my Apple password to something different that's like ridiculous, like long thing.
yeah,
And once I do that, like it's fine, it's shut down then. But like it
yeah.
was almost like entirely compromised.
Damn.
So
It was Skype. That was the one I was using.
Skype, fuck
Yeah.
Skype. Oh my God, Skype is
I
gone now.
haven't used it in a lot. I was gonna say I haven't used it in like years. But yeah, yeah, because I used to use it all the time. Job interviews and stuff wanted to use Skype, and I just happened to look at the outgoing, and evidently somebody was using mine to chat with people. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, Skype was incredibly insecure, and it actually retired May of this year.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's no longer a thing. It was funny because that should have been the thing that people used during the pandemic, but Zoom came up and was so much better because like Microsoft never gave a shit about Skype, and it was just terrible. It
Yeah,
was terrible
because
overall.
Skype is owned by Microsoft also, right?
Yep,
Yeah, okay.
yep. So they never gave a shit about it. It
Okay.
was really
Hmm.
bad.
Hmm.
And it was one of those things where like that should have been the de facto like thing,
Yeah, they
but
could have
it
done a
just
lot more for it. Yeah.
yeah, but it just wasn't, and they just never gave a shit about it. Like it was always bad. The connection always sucked. It was never good at all, and they really dropped the ball on that. It was one of those things where like you had this thing, and then you had like I don't know, you had Google Hangouts, you had Discord, the other things that
Hmm.
came along that were way better. And so I think after a while they just said screw it. They just didn't care. And then yeah, it's retired this year after I think
Yeah.
like almost 20 years.
Fuck, everything's about Teams now. Yeah.
That's what I've heard. Teams and Slack, right? Is people still using Slack or not?
I don't know. I don't use it. So
Okay.
that must be a young person's thing.
It's I think it is because it's kind of like the way Discord works. It's that same format. It just like there's not much of a difference. I don't know why there's two different things that are built on like the same platform or whatever. I don't get it.
Who
But
knows?
yeah, it's just Discord, but a paid subscription. So
Hmm.
that's all it is.
I see, I see, I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I got my alarm set for 4 a.m., so I should probably go to bed.
You probably should. You probably
Well,
should.
let me. But I'll probably be up like twice to pee before that goes off. So that's how I live.
No
That's how I
problem. No
live.
problem.
All right, let's do our affirmations. So this one is badass affirmations. These are the ones that are just kind of sweet.
Hmm.
I can sit with really fucking big feelings and I am still okay. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm okay. It's okay to have big feelings. All right. Oh, I'm almost out of these. I like the ones with the donkeys. Oh, I only got two more cards. All right. Oh, the house is not on fire. No one is bleeding. Everyone has eaten. You're fucking winning today. Yeah. Everyone always looks at the negative. Let's look at the positive. That's right.
I agree. I need to do more of that for sure.
Did my cat piss on this too? Look at that. Look, it's stained right there. Fuck. So, funny thing about that, and then we will end it. Last time I flew at the airport, you know how sometimes they randomly pull you and you got to do things, right? So
Yeah.
I go through the thing and the lady's like, your shoes lit up because I had to go in that thing that the body scan. Your shoes lit up. And I'm like, my shoes. And she goes, yeah, so I have to, wipe this thing on your shoes. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, the cat's probably pissed on them. Right as soon as she was getting ready to, to wipe them, she like paused. Then she's wearing gloves and then she did wipe them. And I was like, yeah, cat's probably been pissing on my damn shoes. And now my shoes are lighting up at the airport.
Oh God.
I'm sure they probably did. Fuckers. I
Oh my gosh.
know every day people are probably like, why in the hell does she still have those goddamn cats? They sound horrible.
I
But
mean, if like I said, I think when spring comes around, you need to get rid of a few of them. Rid of a few of them.
let them go run free.
Yeah, let them go run free for sure.
Find your inner predator.
They need to learn to fend for themselves, God damn it.
Oh shit. Oh, they're hunters. Oh my God, these cats. I find so many squirrel tails on
Holy
my porch.
shit.
Yes, I no lie. And we're talking sometimes they're little tiny baby squirrel tails. Sometimes they're great big tails. There's like 5 or 6 squirrel tails on my porch right now where they've caught squirrels and fucking ate them and they play like it's a cat toy. They play with a fucking squirrel tail. They're vicious.
Yeah, I believe that.
They're that would be fine outside. It was just I felt bad because it was so cold. And I do have like these heated igloo dog houses for them,
Yeah,
but I only have 3 and there's like 12 fucking cats. And they can't all fit in those 3 dog houses
of course. Yeah,
because they would fight. Um
yeah,
so I'm like, well, I'll let them in my house for now.
yeah. But no, well, once again, I think dwindle it down to like 4 or 5, maybe 3, and let the other ones like kind of fend for
2.
themselves. Two is good. Two is great. Two is great. I was being conservative for your sake, but I'm saying
Two
like
would
yeah,
be good.
yeah,
Two would be
two,
good because
yeah.
you shouldn't have a solitary cat because they like to
No,
play
no,
with
no. Of
each other,
course, of
but
course, of course.
2.
Dwindle it down to 2 this spring, and yeah.
Wish I knew somebody with a farm. Let me go
I mean,
drop them off.
yeah, but to say like I'm sure you're in that part of the world where like there's somebody has a farm nearby, or at least not too far away.
I know I should go see if I could drop them off somewhere. I don't want to just drop them off. I want to make sure they're going to be taken care of. But yeah, I mean, I've already fixed 5 of them and taken 3 more tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
yeah. See if somebody's got a farm and you can give them to the farmer, and maybe it'll, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, why not?
yeah. Because I got too many. I will admit, I have too many. Life was better before cats and kids, but kids are now grown, so I just got to deal with the cats.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. That should
Oh
that
shit.
should that should be your goal for the spring. Like dwindle it down to 2. Done. Dwindle it
Then
down to 2.
I can have a life.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, would like to reach out, again, we do not want any dick pics, but if you feel like you got to send something, you can send a picture of your titty or something like that, just in case we have any female listeners. We'll save that one for Nick. Erica Dyer podcast at gmail.com.